Hello and welcome to the Territory Showdown here in Germany. We are here at the Borussia Dortmund Stadium, one of the most talked about clubs at the moment. But before the Champions League semi-finals against Real Madrid take place here, we will find out today who will be the next FIWC champion. And my name is Zoe and I have the utmost pleasure of being your host for today's show. We are here at the home of Borussia Dortmund at the Signal Iduna Park, which you just saw, where the fourth and therefore also final Territory Showdown for the FIFA Interactive World Cup will take place. And this year's tournament has included 6 fantastic online seasons. We had 3 Territory Showdowns so far. One was at the Olympic Marseille's training ground in France, one in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in England, and the last one in Valencia's FC Stadium in Spain. And all those finalists, including the one today, who qualified online or during the showdowns, will fly to Madrid in May and compete for the title of the FIFA Interactive World Cup champion during the grand final. And along with that awesome title, as well as winning $20,000 of prize money, the winner will also receive an invitation to the FIFA Ballon Gala in Zurich in Switzerland. And tonight we're going to add one more name to that list for the grand final as we watch the top 3 German players battle it out to take on last year's German winner, who is called Kai Wollin, for this one spot at this year's grand final over in Madrid. And that's not all, of course. My smile all of a sudden gets even brighter. Borussia Dortmund's defender Mats Hummels will be put to a test on FIFA 13 as he will be taking on the winner of this event for a game. And before we get to know the 3 players, we will just take a closer look at where we are right now. And I do have our competitors here. We have the 3 online qualifiers as well as our German champion, Kai Wollin, and he's there. So just a few questions to the start. You have been the defending champion. Do you think you can defend your title here? Du bist ja jetzt der Champion. Denkst du, du kannst deinen Titel ja auch verteidigen?
Ja, ich versuch's zumindest. Das ist alles, was ich machen kann.
Okay, so he will at least try. That's the only thing he can do. And we have, of course, also Lucas and Marius here. And those 2 will have the first match, the opening match today. So a few questions to them. Denkt ihr, es gibt einen klaren Favoriten hier? Do you think there is a clear favorite out of the players here? Or do you think, can't tell?
Auf keinen Fall.
No way. It's very even. What will you say?
Ich denke, Kai ist ein ganz großer Favorit. Er wurde ja schon zweimal Weltmeister, deswegen.
Okay, he said Kai might be the favorite as he is. He's already 2 times champion here. And how do the nerves feel? I mean, you're here in the Signal Iduna Stadium. You're going to play here. You're the best German players. You feeling nervous at all, or everything still calm and cool?
Ja?
Ist alles okay? Bist du nervös oder nicht?
Nö. Alles in Ordnung.
Okay, everything is okay with the nerves. So, Savas, we didn't talk to you yet. How do you feel? Are you nervous yet, or everything still okay? Wie fühlst du dich? Nervös oder geht's noch?
Naja, ganz okay.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right. So those are the guys who are going to be playing. And before we're going to see the first few matches, and before we see the first guys getting ready for those matches, we have another clip for you guys. So before we're going to head into all that action, I will quickly explain the tournament to you. We're going to have those 3 players who qualified online who will all face each other, and the one with the most points will then play a game against last year's champion, Kai Wollin, and the winner of that game will be representing Germany at the grand final over in Madrid. Now, first game, as I mentioned before, will be played between Marius Pop and Lukas Hoffmann, and both those guys are getting ready right now, but before we're heading into the action, they go down to business. We will just have a quick few informations for you. You can follow us at Twitter at FIWC, and you can also post your questions there to Mats Hummels if you use the hashtag FIWC, and he will answer them here live in the show. And also make sure that you become a fan on Facebook, on facebook.com/FIWC, and join the discussion there. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the FIFA TV channel on YouTube, which is called FIFA TV. And there you can find a lot about football, futsal and beach soccer. And now, I would say it's ready. The guys are ready, I am ready, and we will handle it over to our commentators, Alan McAnally and Paul Challoner.
Yes, thank you very much. Well done, Zoe. A nice intro with the players. Yeah, alongside me, if you aren't already aware of who I am, I'm Paul Red-Eye Challoner. I've been around for about 15,000 years in this video game tournament. The man alongside me has been around a while as well. He is, of course, the Scottish international legend of Ayr United, Celtic, Aston Villa, and more appropriately for this weekend, for this particular tournament, Bayern Munich as well. Welcome, Alan McAnally.
Thank you. Good to be here, everybody. It's nice to be back in Germany. It's very nice indeed. I don't know how popular I might be in Dortmund right enough, but
yeah, he was pointing out earlier that he scored at the other end of the stadium when he was out there. So I don't know.
There's a plaque there actually. Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to this. I was fortunate enough to be in Valencia for the showdown in Spain, and some of the guys were absolutely fantastic, and I don't expect it to be any less here.
No, absolutely not. We'll get our first game underway very shortly. It is a first match-up within the group stages, so we explained to you the round-robin system, and these first 2 are inevitably, Alan, going to choose Real Madrid.
Well, I think that's it, because the stats are so good, isn't it? I think if you've got Ronaldo in your team, I think that's just about all you need. I think I was asking somebody, surely if you go Barcelona and you've got Messi in your team, I think because he's small, when they make the challenges, a bit of Zweikampf when they go together, I think he loses all the time. So I think the reason is being that the stats are so good, and I think you'll probably see most of the guys being Real Madrid tonight. So there'll be one in white, one in red or blue. But yeah, and it's just who can work those fingers the fastest.
Yeah, it's funny actually, because technically in the game they actually have exactly the same rating. They are exactly tied. The only team that are better than them in FIFA 13, oddly, are Spain. But obviously a national team, so they're not going to be picking them tonight. Yeah, it's very interesting how it all matches up. But Real Madrid versus Real Madrid is a pretty common FIFA 13 matchup. And as you can see on your screen right there, these 2 players just going through their picks. Left-hand side, I believe, is Marius, who is going for a 4-3-3. 4-2-3-1's a much preferred formation with Real Madrid, and Lucas is actually looking to do that as well.
Yeah, I think it's pretty important. I mean, the less well-versed in how the game goes, to be honest, the formations are quite a big part of it. I mean, even I was speaking to one boy in Spain last week who played 4-2-2-2, and
4-1-2-1-2-1 can sometimes work too.
Exactly, and I mean, and obviously they're trying to get this right, picking the right players, obviously, and how they can do it properly. But certainly, I've got one ready anyway. But certainly the formations seem to be just as good, or important rather, as pressing the right buttons at the right time. Keep possession's a big thing as well.
I mean, it would just depend on how that 3-man midfield will cope. With those 3 sort of more advanced players. So it'll be interesting to see how. I like the fact that we've got different formations, because the midfield is where it's going to be anyway, in terms of the action and the control of the game. But Ronaldo on both sides. I mean, it comes to those odd moments sometimes where you get Ronaldo tackles Ronaldo.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a little bit off-putting, but stay with us, bear with us on that one, because you'll get it.
I'm a Benzema fan, I must admit. I said last week I'm a massive Benzema fan. I thought at one point actually was going to end up at Manchester United for real, but didn't obviously stayed at Real Madrid. But I would imagine if you've got him in your team along with Ronaldo, you might be doing okay. Yes,
indeed you are. So we're just about to get this first game underway, and the group stages will begin. The 3-man in that group stage. The loser of this game will go through and play Savas in the second one, and then we'll have our third and final game. And then we have a treat for you, because the grand final will have Mats Hummels right here on this casting desk alongside Alan McAnally. And I already know Zoe is so excited.
So am I, actually. Matt's done absolutely brilliant, hasn't he? And
fantastic.
He's got a bit of a semi-final coming up there, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's got a small match against, what are they called? Real Madrid, that's right, yeah, Real Madrid next week. So.
You can see the favourite team, Marius pops up for Fortuna Düsseldorf, and Lucas Hoffmann, Schalke 04.
Yes,
that
indeed.
That won't go down well here either.
No, that won't. But neither team, particularly.
Exactly, yeah.
But I don't know. BVB are pretty good these days. Champions from the last couple of years, and obviously in the semi-finals of the Champions League this year, they're having some decent success. So starting 11 on one side. Yeah. Okay. So that's odd.
Yeah, it is odd, isn't it?
That's very odd.
I was saying we're going to have Real Madrid against Real
Yeah,
Madrid.
I thought we were having Real Madrid versus Real Madrid as well.
So we've got Düsseldorf. Marius is obviously in the red with Düsseldorf, and Bevalbe is obviously Lucas. So we're not getting Real Madrid. That would give you a complete wrong steer there.
Well, yeah, I mean, we were told they were both going to choose Real Madrid.
You see quite a lot of this. Does that make it a little bit more even? And if one of them had picked Real Madrid, surely that would have given them a huge advantage.
Well, it actually gives the advantage to Lucas because Borussia are actually reasonably decent as we get the first strike comes in. And we'll get you some game sounds going as well in a moment.
He's unlucky there, wasn't he? He probably thought he'd scored there. I mean, that first goal is going to be important. When Zoe was talking to him earlier on, and everybody said, "Oh no, I'm not nervous. I'm okay." The fact that they've never really said an awful lot tells you exactly how nervous they are. But certainly, Lucas almost off to the best possible start there and just pops it over the bar. Yep,
first shot comes in from him. We've got goal kick now for Lucas, trying to play that ball into that midfield area. He was said earlier on the setups and the tactics of the way they've put this together could be quite interesting in that midfield, but let's see what we've got now with Royce coming forward. Lewandowski here. They've got some, decent players. We were talking about this beforehand, Alan. They've got 4 or 5 world-class players in this Borussia Dortmund lineup.
Well, absolutely. Going forward, he can certainly score plenty of goals. Santana's been a good addition defensively, and I tell you what, he's kept the ball really well here. I like it when they keep good possession. I mean, I know it's virtual football is not really the same as the real thing, but if you can keep the ball in the real thing, and this here as well, great play, what a chance if you get the ball into the box. There's nobody there, and a lovely challenge from Marius, gets the ball back. I must admit, it's a long time since I've watched Fortuna Düsseldorf.
No, quite, same here, and I only live down the road, I tell you, but it's still been a long time. Sean here is now going to try and put this ball into the middle of the box. It's cleared away after a back pass.
Well done,
and,
Lucas.
Nicely done by Lucas Hoffmann, so he's brought the ball, he's got a chance to counter here as well. There's, it's sort of a 4-on-4, and we go near side now with Götze, and he's got a chance to play it forward, and doesn't in the end, actually. Ends up playing it to the side and back, but they've still got a possession, trying now to find some space inside the box. Not going to happen this time around, and instead Marius is going to bring the ball away.
Well, he's done okay, Lucas, when until he gets to the edge of the box, hasn't he? And I think they had a wonderful chance. You were right there, Paul. I thought you could have played it maybe a little bit earlier. Maybe this is the chance, get it into the box. Is maybe going to be a chance Gundogan with the ball in, and again, well done, Marius. Ball in, Royce. And again, great defending from Marius.
Really good defending, solid at the back, and can't get out of his own half now. Now there's a chance here to count. Is that offside or is it onside? Now Reitzinger with a chance to lob the keeper. Keeper is going to pick that one up easily. Really good opportunity though.
Wasn't it? Reitzinger, Marius, he just pressed the button a little earlier. Tried to play it all the way over the goalkeeper, and unfortunately didn't quite get it right. What a great chance that was. He's been brilliant in defence. He's just taking a little bit of time there. I'm sure he would have been 1-0 up already. Yeah, well, the referees let that play go on now. I thought that was going to be a foul. He was going to bring it back, but they're just as indifferent in virtual football, it seems, as they are in real life. Now, that one should be cleared up nicely here. Weidenfeller at the back will find his defenders. Not a lot between them, is there, in terms of technical ability so far with the boys?
A little bit scrappy in midfield. We've had a couple of clear-cut chances. One whistled over the bar, and chance to lob the keeper was sort of thrown away, but no one really carving out a really clear-cut opportunity to take the lead so far.
I must admit, certainly maybe the best chance certainly was for Marius when he was through with the goal to beat, but as we say, there's not an awful lot of time. Remember, we're in not real time, it's virtual time. So
33 of them gone so far, 12 for the half. And here we go again with another attack from Borussia Dortmund, controlled by Lucas Hoffmann.
Better.
And that is Bennett. He's got a chance to ping this one in the box. There is a man waiting, but he's got 2 defenders around him. And that one, well, goalkeeper made a bit of a meal of that, punching that one away, but it's worked out well. and they've got a chance now to build from the back once more. As ball over the top now, a chance here for Marius. If it breaks free here, no, it's another back pass to the goalkeeper, but that's sloppy as well. Another chance to come back towards the goal, and well, he's having to go backwards right now, Alan.
I think the first goal is going to be absolutely crucial here, genuinely. The boys have had a couple of chances. I think that first goal, as we always say, to be fair, might just make the difference to settle down. Possession might be a little bit better. And when you get into that final third, you've got to make sure, and maybe this is an opportunity for Lucas here. Can he get the ball into a wide area? Now, this might be a chance. Yeah,
this might well be a chance. Royce has picked up a yellow card somehow. I didn't see that earlier on.
See that.
Yeah, he has picked up a yellow, so he's going to be careful here. Lewandowski now trying to find some space on the far side. But again, that ball just bobbling around outside the penalty box. Nothing able to be done by Lucas Hoffman to take the lead here.
Well, his possession...
it's on as even as we approach half-time.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say possession's really good in the middle of the park, but any time he gets to the edge of the box, Lucas, so far anyway, Marius has been equal defensively.
Well, got a chance here, right on the stroke of half-time here. Ball in, easily gathered at the near post, though, by Geifer. And I think this is it. Half-time is looking like stalemate.
I'm amazed because there's been a couple of really good chances. We're going to maybe get another little chance before the final, half-time whistle goes, maybe into the box. Can he get in? Here's a chance. Oh. No, it's going to be defended. And both of them, to be fair, have defended pretty well, and maybe just 0-0 at half-time just might be a fair result.
Yeah, that was going to be my question at half-time, really, because there wasn't much between them. They both had a chance each. There was one super strike early on, and a chance at the other end for Marius to go one up. And as you saw, actually possession-wise right now, 64-36 in favour of Lucas. So he's got the possession. I think you mentioned that in the first half, but just not the killer instinct. Now a chance here, ball over the top's just a little bit too long, and it will, luckily for Marius, fall all the way through to the goalkeeper. So chance here, obviously they've switched round now, so Lucas now playing from left to right in the black tops, yellow shorts, traditional Borussia Dortmund kit, and in all red, playing as Dusseldorf, who I haven't watched in absolutely years.
I used to play against them.
Now chance here, and it's going to be 1-0. Lucas Hoffman gets the lead through Royce, and it's been coming, Alan.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talked about his possession, 64%. It was just that when he got into that forward area, he was giving it away. Managed to break clear into the box, and who do you want to be finishing for you? In real life, he's different class, and Royce has managed to put Lucas 1-0 up, and that just might, like I said, that first goal, he can relax now, and all of a sudden it's up to Marius to get back into the game.
Yeah. So rebuilding now with this Fortuna Dusseldorf team, trying to find some space here in the box. Oh, it might break! Oh, well, the shot was weak in the end, unfortunately, and it was low down to the right-hand side of the goalkeeper, but he's dealt with it very, very easily. Yeah. Now a chance for Lucas to rebuild here, and he's going to try and shrug off these challenges eventually. I think that might bring a card out here.
I think you might be right, actually. Free kick it will be to Borussia, certainly, although it was a great chance for Marius. It was a good save by Weidenfeller, or should I say Lucas. Again, edge of the box, can he thread this through? Goes to the back post, and again Marius, which he's done quite almost for most of the game, apart from the goal. He's defended quite well. Got to get this ball up to the strikers to get himself back in the game, and again it's Lucas with possession.
Yeah. Gschwind-Penski up front is still waiting for that lone ball over the top. It's not quite Wimbledon style, but it's been a little bit long ball now and again. Now that's better, passing football on the floor. And a chance now for the equaliser to come in. Oh, there's a man in the box that's actually been knocked over. No free kick, no penalty given. And Lucas can come away with this once more and build from the back. 1-0, 62 minutes gone now. And, oh, this looks dangerous. Little ball over the top once more. Royce trying to go in on this one, and the goalkeeper's going to have to thump that one away into... I was going to say Rosette, but it's not even going out of play. So another chance here. More pressure from Lucas Hoffman. Another ball into the box here. Man waiting at the near post. There's 3 men around him, though, and it's bobbing all over the place. I wonder if this might break for him here. There's another man gone down, and he's still managed to keep hold of possession. Again, another man falls over. There's some sort of ice skating competition going on in that back four right now.
Great position. I mean, great skill from Lucas here to keep the ball. There's going to be a little bit of a change here. Great skill there from Lucas. A little reverse pass, kept the ball up as Marius struggled to get the ball clear. You've got to say, he's had the ball into wide areas a couple of times, Marius, and he hasn't yet got to a good ball into the box to find a red shot to get him back in. Getting near that 70-minute mark, he needs a goal.
It's going to be the last action from Gschwind-Penski, because he is going off after this when the ball finally goes into touch. And at the moment, it's not going anywhere other than the other end of the pitch. for Marius Pop, who finds himself 1-0 down in a very tight game in our first group game of this FIFA Interactive World Cup Germany Showdown. Chance to find the German champion to go to Madrid.
Oh, good play.
And this is, as Alan said, good play by Lucas Hoffman. Again, snuffed out though, and everything that he throws at him right now, Marius is dealing with, but he hasn't found a clear-cut chance. Now, a chance at the far side here. Ball into the box, is it? No, I think that's a corner though.
I think he will get a corner. I mean, that's the only thing I would say about Marius. He's got the ball into those wide areas, but he's got to do it a little quicker, get into the box and make sure Lucas doesn't have a chance to get defender back. There's the change being made.
Yep, changes have been made. Gschwind-Penski's now left the field, and Omar is on the pitch with a header. That's going to be headed away at the far post, and that was more dangerous than perhaps it looked to start with. Now another chance to ping this ball, but no, that's disappointing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a good header, wasn't it? I think it was Bender off the line. That's a good job he was there. And Schmelzer will have a chance to clear this up the park.
Were you ever stuck on the back post there for corners with your height?
They would never trust me there. Oh, hang on a minute. We're going to maybe get a little chance here. This
we
is
have
2-0.
got a chance now. This should be 2-0. Oh, wow. That's actually going to go out for a throw-in on the far side. That was almost as bad as anything I've ever done myself.
Yeah, he's just put a little bit too much on it. I think he's expecting Lewandowski maybe to be sliding in at the back post. That certainly would have... You would have thought maybe capped it off for him, getting up to that 80-minute mark, and it is vital that Marius, when he's in this kind of area, works the ball into a position that he can get the ball into the box. He's got to pass it, find the red shirt.
Yeah, chance here, and there's a little ball over the top now. Goalkeeper's made a right mess of that one, but luckily he's bailed out by his defender, and now Lucas can come away again. Oh, nice little intercept, really good interception, and now a chance to counter for the Fortuna Dusseldorf team, controlled by Marius Pop. Into the box he'll go, ball comes back, went for the overhead, spectacular kick for the equaliser, and instead now he's going to come under pressure here from Borussia Dortmund.
Oh, it would have been spectacular, wasn't it? And he went for the overhead kick, didn't quite make contact. Well done again, Marius, keeping the ball alive, don't let the tempo drop. And they must admit, it's certainly been, since they've given the goal away, he's had a couple of great chances, and thankfully Lucas can maybe just kill the ball a bit here. His possession has been better. He's probably a great challenge.
That was a thumping challenge. That was an Alan McAnally from the late 80s.
What a chance, what a chance. Oh, that's my position. That's where he's been. And every time he's put the ball into the box, just hasn't found that Dusseldorf shot. And this might just cap it off for Lucas.
Well, time is now running out as well. We've only got a minute of virtual time remaining, so it's now or never really for Marius Pop. He's got to get himself back into this game and get something out of it by a draw. Little stub ball forward, header in towards the box. Oh, he tried the layoff, but it didn't quite work. Now the header down does. Is this the equaliser? Oh, it stopped first though. Oh, the second time it's not though. And a late goal in the 90th minute from Ilzo has equalised things up from Marius Pop.
Well done, Marius. Absolutely brilliant. That time was simply running out on you, and it's a great save from Lucas, and Weidenfeller can't get the replay, the second one, and somehow Marius grabs in the 90th minute an incredible equaliser. It's been a great second half.
Yeah, it's been a cracking second half. Oh, that's a mistake now by the midfielder, and I thought he was going to be away with that, but no, it is going to be time over, and that is it. 1-1 is your final score from our first matchup. A brilliant way to start things off.
Absolutely fantastic. Lucas will be beside himself because he probably thought, I've got this here. I just don't need to make a mistake. The ball was bobbling about. We've got to say, fantastic play from Marius just to keep it alive. He did make a great save, Lucas, with Weidenfeller with the foot, but he didn't get the rebound, and 1-1. Didn't see it coming, to be honest. I thought Lucas was going to get there.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the possession he had in the first half, you look at the goal, it all looked fairly straightforward, 50 minutes into the game. And then from then on, he was kind of a little bit on the back foot, trying to play the counter-attacking game, and it didn't work out for him. He was always a little bit vulnerable, though.
Well, I think when he gets the goal, to be fair, I don't think he was anywhere near aggressive as he was. You know, he could have gone forward and try and get a second goal, and he had that one chance when he put the ball across, nobody on the end of it, and Marius kept going and going and going, and he got his reward.
Okay, let's have a quick look at the replay now from the game. And this is play through. This is the goal, isn't it? And the first shot, as you say, stop with the feet. The second, he actually got two hands on that as a goalkeeper, and you'd expect him almost to save that, but and then you kind of go, well, is that a goalkeeping error? Has he got a bit lucky?
I think when he makes the first save, he probably thought he's done enough. He's not expecting it to drop to another red shirt. You got to say, brilliant for Marius as well, because not only is he disappointed that the goalkeeper saved the first one, he's kept himself alive, and he's managed to bag a probably deserved, I think, equaliser in the second half. Honours even. I thought we were going to have a winner.
It is honours even. It also makes our group stage a little bit more complicated as well. So we'll see what
Well,
happens in
we're
our
not going for
second
the three
game.
draws. We can't have 3 draws. No, not that.
Okay, let's go over to Zoe, who's with the players.
Thank you very much, guys. And yeah, we have a 1-1 between those two guys after the very first match, so that was as close as possible can be. So just one quick question, and I'll let you both get your well-deserved rest. Lucas, did you have a gameplay for today's play, for this very play, or if so at all? Did it go like you wanted it to? Hattest du einen Spielplan dir zurechtgelegt? Und falls ja, lief es so, wie du es wolltest?
Ja, ich habe versucht, den Ball lange zu halten. Das hat mir auch, oder habe ich gut hingekriegt, aber dann, ich kam nicht wirklich vor das Tor und das war mein Problem.
He tried to keep the ball as long as possible, but he just couldn't quite get to the opponent's line. And how about you, Marius? Did everything go as you planned it to? Lief es so, wie du es dir vorgestellt hast?
Ja, ich bin zufrieden mit einem 1-1. Düsseldorf gegen Dortmund, kann man zufrieden sein.
Okay, he is very happy with a 1-1, Düsseldorf against Dortmund. That's something you can be proud of. So I'll let you guys get some rest, and we are going to take a closer look at what's in store for those grand finalists. We're all trying to get that one place in Madrid, and for that we will show you a video from Dubai where last year's grand finals took place.
There's no favorites. For me, like, everyone can win this tournament.
The 24 best interactive footballers are right here in Dubai with the chance to become a FIFA World Champion.
Guys are going to penalties, so this is for the title.
Alfonso from Spain, ladies and gentlemen.
Each time that I play a final, I never lose.
Kai Volin, the defending German champion, was also part of those grand finals in Dubai. So I have him here. Let us talk a little bit about that. What was your experience there? What was your highlight? Lass uns ein bisschen darüber reden, wie es für dich in Dubai war. Was war deine Erfahrung? Was war dein Highlight von dem ganzen Trip?
Ja, das kann man eigentlich gar nicht so genau sagen, weil es gab so viele Sachen, die man gesehen hat, und Dubai war so beeindruckend, also da ist eine lange Liste.
Okay, you can't really quite pin it down, as there was just so much going on there, and Dubai was just so breathtakingly awesome that you can't, like, that will be a very long list. So we also saw some fun activities outside of the game, of course. You guys were out there playing soccer. Without hitting on you, but you look fairly fit as well. How do you stay fit? How do you stay in shape? Wir haben jetzt auch Fun-Aktivitäten gesehen in dem Video selbst. Du hast Fußball gespielt. Wie hältst du dich fit? Was machst du so?
Ja, natürlich neben dem E-Sport spiele ich zu Hause selber auch noch Fußball und ja, viel Sport. Also eine Abwechslung muss sein.
Okay, so besides the gaming, he is at home also playing football and does a lot of sports. So a little bit of a variation has to be there. So thanks a lot. And of course, good luck in your upcoming match. And yeah, as I said earlier, the FIWC Territory Showdowns have already had 3 previous stops. We had one in France, we had one in England, and we had one in Valencia's stadium as well, where the newcomer, Maximo Ibanez, stormed his way through the tournament to become the new Spanish champion. So let's take a look at what happened at that event.
We're here at the home of Valencia FC at the Mestalla Stadium, where the 3rd Territory Showdown for the FIFA Interactive World Cup will take place.
David Arboli from Barcelona, 25 years old. Rafael Riobo from Toledo, 20 years old. Maximo Ibanez Ortin from Barcelona, 21 years old. Francisco Sanchez Martin from Almeria, 25 years old.
Our first game will be Rafael Riobo against Maximo Ibanez.
There's maybe another chance for Ronaldo with a turn and a shot. Goal!
You can see Maximo is delighted with that goal.
Lovely ball into the middle. Callillon, can he control it? Yes, he can. Oh, it's in! Wonderful goal. Maximo Ibanez is 2-0 up. Into Benzema, it's a chance. It can't be 3-0, can it? Ibanez with a great turn. What a finish! What a magnificent goal with the outside of his right foot. Xabi Alonso, Cadera gets a goal back. Wonderful Rafael, super play, and he's back in the game at 3-1. Oh, great save by Casillas. The ball into the net. It's going to be too late.
Too little, too late.
Rafael again in the white, and there's a chance to take the score already, and he's done it. That is the dream start that Rafael was looking for. Ball into the middle, can he find a white shot into the middle? It's a header. Oh my goodness, what a fantastic header. Jose Callillon, brilliant goal. Ronaldo, what can he want? Brilliant Ronaldo. Oh, Rafael, muy bien. Ronaldo. Ronaldo. All over, 4-0, absolutely scintillating FIFA play, and we're going to have a bit of a break here. He's got up, he's away from his console, which means he no longer takes part in the competition, and we move straight to the final. Ronaldo to the byline, cross into the box, Benzema, great goal! And we said the first goal would be very, very important. Maximo Ibanez gets Ronaldo into the box, and he is 2-0 ahead. Wonderful play. It's a penalty. Ronaldo, right at the end of the game. Penalty. Ronaldo, goal. Might be too late though. There it is, full time. Maximo Ibanez will be going to Madrid as the champion.
Pues mucho ánimo a Ibáñez, seguro que nos representa muy bien y confiamos todos en él. Mucha suerte para él en el torneo y vamos Ibáñez.
And after that great video from Madrid, it's now time to continue with this tournament. And after that very tight first game, Lucas Hoffmann will now have the chance to maybe make his first win on his scoreboard. And he will now compete against Savas Destan Oglo, who will also want to have a good start into that competition. And we are also very pleased to announce that Mats Hummels will be joining us here soon and will also demonstrate his FIFA skills later on. So don't forget to send us your questions and comments via Twitter at #FIWC and of course our Facebook page for Mats Hummels, who will be answering your questions live here during the show. And also, if you have any more information you would like to know about the FIWC, then just go visit the tournament homepage, which is fifa.com/FIWC, or visit our YouTube page, YouTube/FIFA TV. So, Alan, Paul, what are your predictions for the second game?
Good question, Zoe. I think neither me or Alan have got any predictions for this particular game because that first one was too tight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I mean, if Lucas does the same again and keeps his possession good, and obviously this time if he gets his head in front or his nose in front, then obviously a bit tighter at the back. But yeah, this I would imagine a good opportunity, obviously, for us to see how Savas is.
Yes, yeah, and I think the crucial thing here is to mention to you guys watching at home is that Lucas really has to win this one now because it's his second last game. If he doesn't win it, if he draws or loses, then he's kind of got to hope for other results, and that's always nervous.
I was just about to say Savas is in a great position because if he wins the game, it kind of
he's top straight away.
Exactly, for and that puts a bit more pressure on Marius for the second game. But yeah, really looking forward to this. Hopefully it'll be as exciting as the last one. We don't want a 1-1.
No, we don't want a draw. We don't want a 0-0 either.
We better clarify that. We don't want one because things get more difficult.
And I'm not even going to explain how difficult that is. Let's take a look at the two players then. Take a look at the players that are playing in this second game.
They are both Real Madrid, I think, this time.
They are going to be both Real Madrid,
we said the last boys, although they went Düsseldorf and Borussia Dortmund.
Caught me out completely by surprise, that did. Right, here we go. Savas Destan Oglu, favourite team Galatasaray. Iniesta's his favourite player. He shares that Spanish connection with his German counterpart, Lucas Hoffmann, who is Xavi as a favourite player, and Schalke as the favourite team. And formations are very similar, actually. Don't be too fooled about the 4-1-2-1-2. They are actually very similar indeed. It almost looks like he's got too many men on the other side. There's like 12 men on there, on that formation.
Maybe he does. Maybe he's been in and got a chance to give us an extra man. But certainly, it will be Real Madrid versus Real Madrid.
Yes, and Savas will be in black, and Lucas will be in the more traditional home kit, all white tops, white shorts and white socks. We are underway as the Real Madrid versus Real Madrid inevitability of the match happening at least once today at the FIFA Interactive World Cup comes true. So, as we already said, Savas playing in the darker strip. It's not quite black, it's more of a bluey sort of purple, and even for me being colourblind I can work it out that it's bluey purple. But Lucas playing as the home strip. Real Madrid has a chance here. Ball into the back post, early header. Casillas gets down well though and palms that away one-handedly, and the chance for the counter-attack immediately with some skills coming in from Ronaldo in midfield, but finally losing the ball.
Yeah, Savas is in the black, just showing us a little skill in the middle of the park with Ronaldo. It's certainly been a good start from Lucas. Good ball at the back post, that was he. Here's Ronaldo, can he get a strike in? No, he can't, and well done, Khedira. And Savas, can he keep possession? His first chance to get the ball up the park into Ronaldo.
Yep, chance here as they're coming forward, streaming forward. In fact, I thought they were going to push one up on the far side, but that didn't
missed
happen.
An opportunity there, Paul. I think he could have played the ball out earlier. You know, he's rather ran into Marcello, made it too easy for Savas to make the challenge.
Yeah, former Spurs man Modric plays the ball into the box. That one's going to run away from Essien, unfortunately, and Casillas will easily pick that one up now as Ozil picks this one up near side touchline, inside to Xavi Alonso. Chance to make it through to Ronaldo, goes for the 1-2, and that one actually has been snuffed out, and Essien will clean things up once more in the midfield for the white-sided Real Madrid. And possession now with Ronaldo. Still possession. Trying to find some space here. That ball's a little sloppy by Ronaldo standards, I have to say.
It was, wasn't he? Tried to play Benzema, and he's still got possession. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Lucas, remember, in the white, gets the ball into Essien. Can he get it into the middle? And he can. And Sergio Ramos, not for the first time on either side, has managed to make a good challenge, and they move the ball up. And Savas, I haven't really seen that's much better.
That's a slide roll ball through to Kaka, who is being used, not always used by these players. He's knocking on a bit, is our old friend Kaka, but still very useful in this Real Madrid team. Is the legend now on the near side for Savas. Again, that Passing's a little bit sloppy, I have to say, from both teams.
Absolutely is. I think it's most important when you get the ball in that kind of area. You've got to keep possession. You've got to find a same coloured shirt, and that's just maybe just a little bit too much there from Lucas. Doesn't need to dwell on the ball, and all he's done is given Savas possession. Here's a chance for Ronaldo.
Now. This is a chance for 1-0, and it is 1-0 despite Casillas' best efforts. And Savas takes the first chance of the game and leads 1-0.
Absolutely magnificent. I did say that I thought that Lucas had just tried to be a little bit too fancy in the middle of the park, gave the ball away, and Savas managed to get the ball to Ronaldo.
It was almost like we'd gone back 5 or 6 years to a Ronaldo in a United shirt, playing too much. Now, chance at the other end. Now, is that going to be a penalty? I'm pretty sure the referee is going to point to the spot, and we do have a penalty. It's Cristiano Ronaldo to equalise things back up in the 25th minute. Yes! 1-1.
Oh, well done, Lucas. The disappointment about conceding when his mistake in the middle of the park, and Savas took full advantage, and he got the ball straight up the other end, strike straight down the middle, no chance for goalkeeper. Power and height. Casillas goes to his left eventually.
Yeah, I think it was a bit static there, wasn't he, to start with?
But well done, got to say well done Lucas, though, because he's brought him straight back into the game, and he hasn't got any real cause for problems again. Yeah, 1-1 now, 26 minutes gone in the first half. And we've already got exactly the same scoreline as we had at the end of the last game. And that will please him. Now, Benzema, little through ball for Ronaldo. Casillas came initially and then went back. Now Ronaldo! No! It's been saved and cleared away, and the score remains 1-1. Oh, well done, Lucas. It's a great save from your goalkeeper, Casillas. He had to make it with Ronaldo coming through, and he might just be popping one at the other end here.
Yeah, another chance at the other end is actually lost from the tip of his toe there. And Savas now can come away once more. Chris passing from him again. Benzema has put Ronaldo through. Surely 2-1. Oh, he tried to pass it around Casillas, and the disappointment is obvious.
Oh, brilliant play again from Savas, wasn't it? He's got a chance here from the header, and well done, Lucas. Good defending. And you might just be on the break here with Benzema.
Yeah, got a chance on the counter now. Ronaldo on the ball. All he had was one man in front of him. I'm surprised he didn't run at the defender a little bit more. And instead, the pass is a little wayward. I have to say, the passing has been quite slack at that sharp end of the field, and it's cost him so far. But it hasn't cost him in scoreline, I suppose, so no harm done. Again, a little bit of sloppy passing this time from Savas. Maybe it's spreading.
Just want to get into that final third. I've got to say that Lucas's goalkeeper, Casillas, has made 2 absolutely superb saves to make sure the goal didn't go in, and it does stay 1-1. Savas should be quite happy because he's had a couple of chances, and here he comes again. Can he get it into Ronaldo eventually? This is Benzema into Ronaldo. Can he work something? Little ball and goes with a shot. Oh my word, he's so close.
Yeah, and you saw Savas' face as well. He knows how close that was to taking the lead. Again, still 1-1. 40 minutes played of the first half, and a goal now, as they always say, would be very useful indeed for either one of these two teams. Very tightly matched as well.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree, Paul.
Interested to see how the third match matches up now, because there's nothing between them at the moment, it seems. There it is, half-time whistle blows, and it's 1-1, Alan McAnally.
Yeah, I think both will be relatively happy. Maybe not Savas, because he's had those 2 wonderful opportunities. In fact, it was offside, wasn't it? We're still in the first half.
Oh, no, you're right, yeah, it was offside.
I was only going to say that I would imagine now we're pretty much on half-time, unless we can sneak it here. Here goes Lucas, is into Di Maria. Oh, what a goal!
Oh my goodness. What do you know? A goal right at the end of the half. Alan and I spoke about it a couple of seconds ago, how vital they can be to give you the lead at half-time. And that's exactly what they've got. Lucas Hoffman leads 2-1.
Well, that's absolutely amazing, because I was going to say that probably 1-1's just about right. Both have had great chances. Got to say that Lucas's goalkeepers kept him in the game. And now he goes up the other end with almost no time to save at all, and Di Maria pops it into the goal.
Are we going to get another? Fantastic turn from Ronaldo. That's brilliant from Savas. It brings out the finger as well. It's 2-2.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Can't take your eyes off the game. We thought the 1-1 was going to be enough. Now we're at 2-2. Honour's still even. I must admit, the referee's played a little bit of injury time here, and I don't know whether we're going to even get another goal here.
I think virtual clocks are just as bad as real-life clocks, because this referee has played an awful lot of injury time. There it is, finally.
Amazing.
Half-time is 2-2 then, after a fantastic first half. And that final fourth goal, I'll tell you what, there was a stunning turn inside the box as well. Really difficult to execute under pressure in FIFA 13. And it was done brilliantly by Savas, and it's all tied up.
Well, he must be delighted, Savas, because obviously having thought he was going to maybe go into the... Oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah, chance for Lucas now. Yeah. He's coming forwards. One man inside Ronaldo. Slightly offside, I think, there, but it didn't go through to him anyway. He's going to get the ball back just inside the opposition's half. And a chance near side now with Di Maria, who's been robbed by Kaka, of all people, back on the right back spot. Not quite sure what he's doing quite that far back, but nevertheless, it has worked out for him. Now, ball back with Lucas here. Chance to rebuild on the far side. Ball over the top is, it's a little bit hopeful more than anything, but it's fallen to Ronaldo. He shrugged off one challenge, and has the referee brought that back? Yeah, well, actually, it's a foul against Ronaldo.
Yeah, I think it may have been handball. Referees pulled him back for it. He almost squeezed his way into the box, didn't he? And you would think when he gets one-on-one Ronaldo, it's probably going to be a goal. Here he is again. Dangerous
again, through the legs this time. Finds Modric. Ball into the box, cleared by Di Maria this time. And Ronaldo now on the other side, waiting for the little nod off to Benzema. That hasn't quite worked the first time. Gets a second stab that doesn't work either. And now Callion can bring this one away in the right back position. Little ball through to Benzema. Now feeds Modric. He couldn't find anyone, so now Essien takes up the battle. And he's been robbed now by Khedira, who's found Ronaldo going the other way. Savas now with the ball, trying to come forward and create something with Benzema far side. Ozil now. A little bit of trickery from Ozil, but that's not going to work out. Again gets a second chance. Benzema, Ronaldo with the turn. Chance for 3-2. That's fantastic build-up from Savas. He's come back from the death again and now leads 3-2.
Well, Ronaldo's got a hat-trick for him. It's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? I love the little... Looked as though he was going to turn, just let it run him, cross him. And then the great right foot strike right into the corner. And Lucas has got it all to do again. Can he get back in the game?
Little ball over the top now for Ronaldo. Is this number 4? It's into the box. I think that was going to be pulled back, though. Surely. And yeah, it's gone the other way. Ronaldo seems to be unfairly penalised quite often, I have to say. Nevertheless, Savas now with the advantage, but don't count out Lucas Hoffman. He's made comebacks already in this game and the previous one, and just will not lay down. Chance now for him to build with Benzema. In ball, inside ball to Ronaldo, didn't work out.
I was going to say, he has to do what, unfortunately for him anyway, Marius did to him in the first game. He's got his kind of goal.
Now, ball over the top here. That header has to be really, really good, and it was. And Savas' defence is just as good as his strike force right now.
Very good, wasn't it? Very good. Still completely in the balance. Savas just with his nose in front, 3-2.
That's a brutal challenge in midfield, but it was completely and utterly fair. But now Benzema, he can break here. He's got options left and right and couldn't find either of them. And Savas will breathe a sigh of relief and now brilliantly do a little dummy on the far side with Sergio Ramos streaking down the pitch.
He's done well, still kept possession as well. Can he get it to a forward player? And he's not going to be able to. And Lucas managed to get the ball back. Khedira drives it into Pepe. He's got to try and take advantage. 70 minutes on the clock. So time rather against Lucas at the moment. Savas with his nose in front with a Ronaldo hat-trick.
If you can hold on to it as well, it's a fantastic result for the group. It would eliminate Lucas pretty much. Yep. Well, no, actually, it definitely would eliminate him. He would have just the 1 point now. Little through ball. Ronaldo trying to trick him around with the right heel, and now gets the ball back somehow for a second bite of the cherry. Now Xavi Alonso with another bite of the cherry. That's not going to work either.
Good defending from Lucas there, Paul. Really solid. Good defending, yeah. Because it looked as though Ronaldo was in again twice and stood solid. And he's going to get him.
There's a lot of space here on the right-hand side. Benzema! Whoa, that's a fantastic save from Casillas.
Outside
and
of the
Savas, well, he really will be breathing hard. Now, corner kick. Header at the back post is by Benzema. It's fallen to Essien, who's hit it first time. It was a good strike, but easy for Casillas.
Good skill. You can do that in real life, can't you? Volley when it drops to you from like that.
I can do it as well as you can, Mr. McAnally.
Absolutely.
At our age.
A little unlucky there, wasn't it? Benzema, he tried to play it with outside his right foot, didn't hit the target, and now Savas can put the icing on the cake here. He can
finish it off right now in the 80th minute. Little back header will do it now. And a strike. Oh, that's fantastic from Kaka. Shades of the old Brazilian. It's 4-2, and surely that's game over now.
Oh, what a strike. What a strike. Savas should be absolutely delighted with that. He didn't think he was going to get the opportunity. Ball brought to Kaka and left foot volley straight in the top corner. No chance this time for Casillas. And Lucas, he needs to do something. He's going to make a couple of changes. Remember, time's against him. And Savas right now in the driving seat.
4-2. Very difficult to come back from that with 10 minutes of FIFA 13 time remaining.
There was a couple of real quick goals at the end of the first half, Paul, wasn't it? But unfortunately, of course, that's what Lucas needs to happen. Yep. This is the goal.
Just seeing a replay of this. It's a fantastic strike. It really is.
Brilliant.
You don't see many of them these days, that's for sure. Fabulous. So, 4-2. Lucas Hoffman down by 2 here. Substitutions are completing. I saw Ressian coming on for one side. It was hard to keep track of all the substitutions. They happen so quickly in the virtual world. You don't get to see them trotting off. At least if they came off like that in real life, it'd be a lot quicker, wouldn't it? 4-2 then. And chance here for one back. Benzema, and the header was a little bit weak.
Did he have to take it so early?
I don't know. I think you're right. I don't think he did.
Yeah,
could have done with a little bit of calmness there to put that one away.
It might have looked as though he could maybe take the chest on and have a drill shot, and then if he loses another goal here, I would think it's going to be all over. This
is already looking tough, and he needs to get the ball back, does Lucas Hoffman here, and does get the ball back now, shooting from right to left in the white shirts of Real Madrid. That's a poor ball though, and another followed up by another poor ball, this time from Savas, who's quite content actually just to put the ball out of play and run down the clock.
Yeah, well, I think we're, I don't know, 88 minutes almost, yeah, 88. And certainly the clock massively against Lucas here. Savas will be delighted, certainly getting that little extra fourth goal.
Chance for Ronaldo now, and man screaming for it on the far side was Xavi Alonso, and Ronaldo's just dwelled on that ball too long once again. We've said that quite a lot during this game. Now gets it back though, inside to Benzema, who is going to try and challenge for that ball, but it's all working out for Savas now, and he knows that because time is against him massively, and all this infighting at the back and in midfield just helps run down the clock a little bit more. And is that the final whistle? It is the final whistle, and Savas wins by 4 goals to 2.
Wonderful.
Unlucky for Lucas, because that does mean that he's out now, and it's really down to Marius to stop Savas making this a steamroller.
Absolutely, I thought he was really good there. We said it was a slight advantage because he knows if he can go in and just relax and win the game, puts himself in a great position. Ronaldo gets him a hat-trick and one absolute stonking goal from Kaká in the top corner. And although Lucas, to be fair, played quite well, genuinely played quite well. 2-2 at half-time, it's anybody's game, and just in that second half, Savas was a little bit better.
Yeah, just showing a little bit of class. Let's take a look at the replay in just a moment from that game. We'll pick out the highlight from the 6-goal thriller that we've just enjoyed in this second game, and this is the 4th goal, Alan.
Yeah, this is a Kaká goal.
Yeah,
well, it looked as though he got it away, Marcello with the header, then props to Kaká, and then I've got to say, Savas has controlled Kaká magnificently well there, and when the strike leaves his boot, you know it's in the back of the net. And remember, at 2-3, Lucas has still got a chance. He's had a couple of chances near the end of the game. When it gets to the 4-2, it just gave Savas that little bit of breather, and the clock was on his side, and I must admit, I was quite impressed with Savas.
Yeah, he's definitely shown us what he's made of, and I believe he's with Zoe right now.
Thank you very much, guys. And yeah, I'm joined by the winner. Congratulations, Savas. It looked very close at the beginning, and then she just went ahead and went away. Did you expect such an outcome? Es hat am Anfang sehr, sehr close ausgesehen, die ganze Sache. Also es war nicht so offensichtlich. Und dann bist du ihm so weggezogen und am Ende 4-2 gewonnen. Hast du das vorhergesehen?
Also, ich fand's okay, aber die 0 muss eigentlich stehen bleiben. Naja, die 3 Punkte habe ich ja schon. Reicht ja schon fürs Anfang.
Okay, so he said it's okay, but the 0 normally should stay there, and he already has the 3, so we'll see what's going to go on from here. Ja, dann frage ich mal, hast du dir so ein bisschen was zurechtgelegt für die ganzen Spieler, die hier sind? Hast du dir vorher ihre Sachen angeguckt, wie sie spielen, um dich darauf einzustellen? Did you watch the games from the other players beforehand to kind of get an idea of how they play?
Nein, ich spiele jetzt erstmal gegen die und ich kenne nur Kai Wollen, den Champion aus letztem Jahr. Ja, ich freue mich auf ihn, wenn ich das schaffe.
Okay, so no, he didn't, and the only one he actually knows is Kai Vollen, our champion, and he would be very happy if he can do so. So I'll let you get your well-deserved rest, and looking forward to see your next game being played. And before we do see him going up against Marius, we will now teach you a few things about FIFA, as there is much things to learn about football. You can, for example, go onto the FIFA website, FIFA.com, or you can join them on YouTube at FIFA TV, and apart from that we also have a little video for you where you can learn maybe a few things about what FIFA does.
FIFA is not just about the World Cup every 4 years.
There is women's and youth tournaments. Beach soccer. Futsal. The Interactive World Cup. Y los torneos de fútbol olímpicos.
Altogether, FIFA stages 15 different competitions.
The FIFA family has 209 member nations, more than the United Nations and the Olympic movement.
Covering the world from Canada to the Cook Islands.
93% of FIFA's income comes from the World Cup.
This finances all the other tournaments.
Education and health programs.
Emergency aid and football development initiatives.
Everything.
Since 2007, FIFA has supported over 200 different charitable programs.
Para millones de personas sin oportunidades alrededor del mundo.
Changing lives and bringing hope.
From the earthquake in Haiti to famine relief in Somalia, FIFA contributes millions of dollars to countries affected by human disaster, offering support whenever and wherever it is needed.
Changing attitudes to women in sport and increasing opportunity is a top priority for FIFA. They demand that at least 15% of every national association's financial assistance program is spent on developing the women's game.
Each year, 30 million footballs receive the FIFA seal of approval.
Cada uno de estos debe ser hecho en un lugar.
Free from child labor.
And safe from dangerous working conditions.
From Greenland to Guam, Mauritania to Mongolia.
FIFA has funded countless international standards, all-weather pitches, widening access, and improving skills.
Whatever the weather.
FIFA is leading the fight against illegal betting and match fixing. Its early warning system monitors over 400 betting organizations worldwide.
FIFA's 11 for Health program uses football to teach children across the world simple health messages.
About looking after your body
and avoiding disease.
Playing football makes for a healthier and a happier life.
Through football.
FIFA is changing lives.
From emergency aid,
health education,
building communities,
to get kids playing,
to setting the highest standards in sport.
For the game,
for the world, for the world,
For the world.
for the world,
For the world.
for the world.
for the world.
For the world, indeed. So now our two promising competitors who are hoping to have a chance of winning this amazing prize, Savas Oglu and Marius Pop, who are now going to compete for a chance to play against Kai Volin, who is the grand champion at the moment, and all of those guys want to take that one place for the grand final. And following this very game, Mats Hummels will be joining us, so please send your questions via Twitter at FIWC or on our Facebook page. And Alan, Paul, are you ready to go?
Yes, we're always ready to go. Born ready. That's what I am. And Alan McAnally is always ready as well. We nearly got caught out then, didn't we? Because we were busy looking at the Twitter stuff. So yeah, keep them coming in. Thank you very much to Zoe. We're almost ready for our final game of the group stage, the round robin, to find out who can go through to play Kai, the last year's champion and third place at FIWC in Dubai as well. I guess, Mr. McAnally, I have to put you on the spot a little bit. And now we've seen both players. Where's your money? Where do you think?
I was impressed with Savas there. Yeah. Generally, I was. I thought when he moved the ball in that final third, I thought he was, pretty electric. I thought he was pretty direct as well. We need more from Marius. You remember, Marius has put himself in a position that he can still, of course, get to the final to play Kai. He got a 90th minute equaliser.
He did. Which
kept him in the game, and basically it's winner take all. Of course, I think a point does then Savas, doesn't it?
A point does do Savas. Yeah. That's the other point I was going to make, actually.
Yeah,
Marius, Marius, obviously drawing that first game means that he cannot afford to do anything other than win. Correct. And even if he wins, he has to win by at least 2 clear goals. Yeah. And he has to score 4. So if he scores 4 and it ends up 4-2, then we've got a bit of an issue, okay? But I'm not going there just yet. We're going to wait until we, if we get there.
I think to be honest, I think Savas should be feeling pretty confident. The way he played in the second game, you've seen his first game obviously, and to score 4 goals. But there is an interesting little twist here that they are not either of them playing Real Madrid.
Yes.
Which,
Saber, Mark Byrne, who was here in Valencia doing the FIWC a few weeks ago, actually made the point on Twitter when he said the Germans showing how it should be done by playing some random football, not just Madrid versus Madrid. Yeah. And that's exactly what we've got this time round. Let's have a look at two players. Marius Pop, we've already seen, favourite team, Fortuna Düsseldorf, and that's who he's going to be playing as. Likewise, Savas is also going to be using his favourite team, which is going to be Galatasaray. So this is going to be an odd mix-up. I don't think I'm going back in time in my mind of 100 years, and I can't remember the last time Galatasaray took on Fortuna Düsseldorf.
I would think, unless it was a pre-season friendly, I wouldn't actually think
Did you ever play against Düsseldorf when you were out here in Bayern?
Yeah. Fortuna were a first division team at the time. I was speaking about it earlier on to somebody, and they were a decent team. They were generally okay, but he will have to make sure, Marius, that they play like a first division team if they're going to turn over Galatasaray in this game.
Here we go then. We're underway. Red tops, red shorts, red socks. The traditional kit there being used by Marius Pop as Fortuna Düsseldorf, and Savas playing as Galatasaray in the all-white strip with multicoloured boots amongst their players. As we said, they've got a very eclectic taste in boot colour these days. Ball over the top, early chance, oh my word, that's a massive opportunity, Alan McInally, for Marius Pop to take the lead.
Oh, what a chance that was. It was great control, good chest control, did everything almost perfect, even got a little sort of half volley, side foot. He thought he'll pass it into the corner, and Marius can't believe it's gone the other side of the post. Now that's a great start for him.
Really good opportunity really early on. Now a chance for Savas to build himself here.
Maybe, to be fair, if you think about it, the amount of chances you get and the amount of clear-cut chances through on goal, Paul, that's maybe one he might really rue to regret, because you've got to be sticking them in the back of the net.
Yeah, indeed. A couple of class players, of course, in this Galatasaray lineup nowadays. Bui's in there, and you might know a certain European Champions League winner from last season up front, of course, Didier Drogba. So, decent lineup from Galatasaray. It'd be fair to say that, as Alan said earlier on, the Fortuna Düsseldorf perhaps have seen more glorious days, but solid team right now. Yeah, and Marius using them well.
Yeah, perhaps I was going to say it's all the way that Marius manages to control them, and maybe right now he's been certainly. Oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah, chance now inside the box. Also is trying to get in. That's a little bit of a tangle off the ball, but no, hasn't pulled it back, and there's allowed play to go on here. And instead, Savas now can bring this away with Schneider near touchline. Chance for ball inside to Drogba is there. Might just run to him now. Oh, he gets tapped off the ball, and by Inan, and that could have been an opportunity for Savas.
Yeah, he's done well there, to be fair, though, defending.
Yeah, Wesley Schneider near side. Inside ball to Inan. Drogba again calling for the ball to the side. This time he's going to have to go a long way back for it now, and then bring a Bui into the game. Alton top now. Yilmaz, Inan, inside ball. Nice little bit of trickery, but it isn't going to work for him. And Marius Pop brings the ball away once more on the counter.
Marius does really well there as it can with the challenge, and maybe he's going to get an opportunity here. Reisinger on the left-hand side. Get into the box.
Yeah, chance at the back post.
Oh,
no. It was Lera with the easy take in the end. And we'll find Alton top now on that far right-hand side. Inside ball to Yilmaz, who can take players on from this position. Instead decides to come back, and now feeding Drogba inside, turns well, nice shot from Drogba. It's not far wide, and that's the first real opportunity of the game for Savas.
Got to score there, hasn't it? It's a great turn. It's Drogba as well on his left foot. You just think that's going to hit the top corner, and he can't hit the top, and Savas will be a little bit disappointed, because he managed, obviously, in the first game, every time he got into that position, the ball ended up in the back of the net.
Melo trying to boss that midfield has found Alton top far side. Is that corner kick? I think it might be. It is his first of the game. 28 minutes in. Savas with the first corner. Nicely put out. Brilliant swinging ball outwards, and that's a fantastic header from Nukau. 29 minutes down, and Savas leads 1-0.
What a header. What a magnificent header. I don't know how many times we see a goal from a set piece at a corner like that, but he met that absolutely properly. Got to say, Marius' goalkeepers come out to collect that, and it simply is no man's land, and it pops into the goal easily. It's another
chance for Yilmaz. Now he's managed to get inside the box. He's not fouled, and instead now Marius is going to have to use his super comeback skills to get back into the game. Doesn't just need one, he needs two, but first chance here, a great chance, yes. It's 1-1, that's a fantastically taken go by Elzo.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. He was the boy that scored the goal for him in that first game when he got the equaliser, and he wasn't behind for very long. Wonderful skill here, and then beautifully round the goalkeeper into the empty net. Fantastic by Marius, exactly the response he needed, and we're at 1-1.
Yep, really good poise as well about that, because he could have taken the shot just a second earlier and it might not have had the same result. Savas then pegged back to 1-1. A chance here, Drogba, early ball, Drogba skipping over the bottom of it. Oh, that's fantastic, might get a second chance. It bounced around for a little bit and then was cleared by Latka. And now Wesley Schneider will pick up the throw-in quickly.
Well, that's two big chances that Savas has had, and it's both been Drogba.
In hand. Melo, he wasn't going to get the ball either. Now inside the goal scorer now going to find Garbashevsky on this near touchline. And there's plenty of red shirts forward here, and a chance here, 2 versus 2 inside the box, and picked the wrong player in the end.
I think he's just taking too long, is he not? Yeah. Can he not get the ball into the box early? And you would have thought that then he had a better chance. By the time he had taken the ball all the way in, there was just no space for anybody, and Savas could defend.
Here comes Savas again. He's got Drogba now near touchline. He's not a bad crosser of the ball if he can get in. And, well, trying to trick Latka at that right back position is not going to work. He's too smart for that.
Absolutely, trying to be a little bit over fancy there. And Savas gets the ball back here. Drogba, the ball into the... Yilmaz, can he work a shot in the target? Can he get the ball into the box? And again, good defending from Marius.
Living a little bit dangerously. That was a clean tackle. Now nicely done, he's found some space near touchline with Garbashevsky once more. Chance for Marius here, perhaps to take the lead. Good ball in, headed down, goes for the 1-2, and I don't know, maybe he should let that ball run through a little bit more and have the shot himself. But unselfish play, we're on the verge now, on the verge of half-time, and it is 1-1 at the half, and that probably is about right on
I would think so. I would think so. Great response from Marius after he went behind. Got to say, a little creative play from him as well there as the ball was chipped in. Tried to head it back to try and keep the ball alive and maybe nick a lead before half-time. There's going to be a couple of changes in formations, particularly by Savas.
It's an interesting set of changes as well. He's gone for the 4-4-2. It's not quite a standard 4-4-2. It's a bit wider, although it's still in the diamond shape in midfield. So it's interesting. I wonder if he feels like he hasn't been quite as penetrative in the first half as perhaps his players would allow him to do normally.
Yeah, good shout, Paul, exactly. And he's obviously thinking whenever he gets the ball into that final area, maybe he needs someone who's going to be closer to the ball. And maybe this is a little chance.
Yeah, Drogba managing to pick up that ball. Marius will lose out, will he? Yes, he will. And ball is brought away now by Shahin. Garbashevsky now feeding that ball through to the goal scorer. Chance now for Marius to build something, but it just falls out of control and allows his opponent to bring the ball away.
Just didn't have enough on the pass, did he? Because he was in a brilliant position there. I thought being on the edge of the box, he had a great chance. Maybe Drogba was going to have a chance in this side all the way through to the goalkeeper.
Way around was that? No, it's actually going to fall to Marius as a defender's free kick. And it's unusual when you see the defending winning that one. I thought that was a foul on Drogba, but no, given the other way.
Well, you having asked me how I think it's going to go, how do you think it's going to go? Because that's us getting towards the hour mark.
I'm not sure we're going to see either player split the difference here. I think we might end up with a draw, which would be a shame for Marius, because he would have come here, not lost a single game, but not gone through either. It's how it works sometimes in group play.
Absolutely.
But it would be enough for Savas. I just wonder whether he'll sit back here or keep trying to press for this winner. It does look like he's going to carry on trying to press. Some great passing going on here with this Galatasaray team, but just that final ball, Alan, not good enough.
No, not good enough. There's a lot of bodies in there.
Oh,
hang on a minute. Well, I thought we were going to get away there.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what Marius needs.
We're going to get another change, which does give us an opportunity to talk about that. So, yeah, I don't think he's going to sit back, is he? I think Savas will want to try and finish this one off properly, because if he gets one more goal, effectively he's 2 goals ahead, because he knows his opponent has to score twice more.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and I think if he sits back and just kicks the ball out and tries to waste a little bit of time, I think you're just playing into the opposition's hands. I think Marius is hoping that's what he does, but still pretty finely balanced. The only problem is, of course, Savas has got that first win under his belt, and he's looking to get another one.
Yeah.
Got to say that Marius's Dusseldorf has been really, really well.
Yeah, no, they've been stout. They've been pretty pretty solid in defence, apart from that one goal. And they've been good in attack. Now a chance here. Gschwind-Penski plays the ball in. Open goal! A chance here! And Marius scores and retakes the lead on the 62nd minute. Again, it's Ilzu who's picked up the goal. And now Savas is in trouble, Alan.
Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. I didn't think he was going to get the opportunity. Goalkeeper spills it. But the problem is he spilled it straight at Ilzu. And Marius was there, the right place at the right time. And had an easy finish. 2-1 Marius.
So, big substitutions taking place now on 62 minutes. And the pressure is now all switched over to Savas. Our second winner of the day, 4-2 in his second game, but now finds himself 2-1 down. And that one's going to be brought back for a free kick for Marius. So, possession for him. That was quite a wondrous long ball, I think.
It was just a little bit too much put on that one.
Heavy
He's certainly asking the question of Savas. He's got to come back into the game. You know, he was one that scored first, Savas, and Marius managed to be behind only for a couple of minutes.
Yep, good news for Savas is he does need just the one goal, and it would take him through. It would be enough. So let's see now. Nice little ball through the middle again. Omar now with the ball, trying to hold on to possession, waiting for some support, but didn't get it and lost the ball. And now Savas can come over far side. Tries to skip round one. Again, the ball stolen away from him. Good tackle.
Sorry, Paul, I was going to say, I think Savas has given the ball away far too cheaply in this this game so far. There's been a couple of opportunities. He really should have been better, and he hasn't managed it. And I think Marius has certainly benefited. And there's another example of what I'm saying, just giving the ball away too much, and Marius has picked up again here. Yeah, chance now for Marius to really close out this game, is it? And that one's going to be a free kick, actually. So a chance here. It's a long way out, and I think that's quite hopeful at best. And I'm trying to be kind. I was speaking to a couple of the boys earlier on. I said, "Can you score from that kind of distance?" They said, "With a little bit of luck and no goalkeeper, yeah, maybe." So that's just kind of how difficult it is to shoot and score from that kind of distance.
We've got
in FIFA
just over 15 minutes of virtual time remaining in this FIFA Interactive World Cup final game of the group stage here at the German Showdown. One of these two players will go through to the grand final and a chance at winning against last year's German champion. And Marius Pop currently is in the prized possession of that seat. 2-1 up. 13 minutes remaining. Chance now for Savas, near side. Ball is whipped into the box, but it's going to be an easy claim for the goalkeeper. And every time that minute clock runs down, Marius gets closer to winning this game.
Well, he did really well there. The goalkeeper, safe hands as well. He didn't let it spill out to give Savas a chance for one of his strikers to have a go, but that's great play from Savas. Can he get into the box?
Far side now. Bolligan is trying to get this ball into the box now, trying to weave his magic inside the box. Is hauled down, is he? No. And somehow gets back up. Chance here. A really big chance for Wesley Sneijder. Oh, it's gone wide. And you saw the relief on Marius Pop's face as that ball whistled wide.
Well, I thought he lost his opportunity there and somehow managed to get the ball from left to right, and really Sneijder's got to hit the target there. Savas knows that was the chance possibly to put him in the final, and here's Marius can put it to bed.
Cherry on top. Oh! It is. Oh, that's fantastic. An 85th minute goal has almost certainly killed off Savas Destanoglu's chances, and Marius Pop now leads the group with a little cheeky chip.
No, beautiful. Omu, great ball through 85th minute, 3-1 ahead, and he'll be feeling fantastic here, Marius. He knows he's still got a little bit to do. Very quick to get a goal back in FIFA. He has to make sure his defence do it properly.
Yep, chance for the cross is blocked, but it will be... Oh no, actually it's going to be a goal kick. My mistake.
What a third goal that is for Marius.
Yeah,
absolutely fantastic. And his favourite team, Dusseldorf, are beating Galatasaray at the moment in time 3-1. It might just take him to the final to play Kai Vollen.
And that's what's so fantastic about FIFA 13. Dreams really can come true in games. You really can play as your favourite team and beat other big teams that you perhaps don't get the chance to play every day.
To be fair, from what we've seen so far as well, I'm not saying it's an upset, but he's certainly come back from a really slow start.
Yeah.
You know, scored in the 90th minute to keep himself in the competition, and he's 3-1 ahead here. We have 3 added minutes of the 90, and if Marius can just keep possession, he might just think that Savas cannot possibly get back in the game.
You know what? I thought he was going to go for a final glorious goal there to make it 4-1. It's not going to make any difference at the end of the game. Referee blows his whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a finalist, and it's Marius Pop. And Alan, That's brilliant.
I thought he was absolutely fantastic. Genuinely, remember, he goes behind because Savas gets the first goal, and you think, you know, he might just be the favourite, having scored 4 in the previous game. He scored immediately, straight back. His favourite team, Düsseldorf, and also gets the goal. And then from then on, to be fair, I think he was the better. I thought his possession was better. I thought he was better in the final third. And defensively, it was absolutely rock solid.
Fantastic.
Well done, Marius.
Well, that's it from me. The final will be coming out very shortly. But I think Zoe might have someone very famous with her.
I think we're just going to see the replay of just for the goal, isn't it?
All right, we're going to hold off and we're going to go for a replay. Fine.
Yeah.
My bad. I couldn't hear my guy in the ear, so it wasn't his fault. It was my fault.
What a feeling
yeah, that was the final
Marius.
goal. So yeah, 3-1.
This is it, isn't it?
It is.
All
yeah.
me with the little dink over. Got to say that Savas
Lovely.
will probably think I'm a little unlucky there because my goalkeeper might have saved it, but that was the third goal that made sure that Marius Pop is in the final.
Yep. So Marius Pop safely through to playing last year's champion Kai Vollen. That one will be coming up shortly. And now we really are ready to go over the lovely Zoe.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys. And now, finally, have him here next to me. Of course, I'm talking about Mats Hummels, the star from Borussia Dortmund, who's now joining me, and he will also do some commentating. But before I let him go for that, we'll also ask him some questions. And before that, you can also still ask him some questions. Go on Twitter and on Facebook at FIWC. This is where you can reach us on Twitter and also, of course, on the Facebook page. Make sure to drop your questions there. He will be answering them in just a bit. But before that, he'll answer my questions. So, Mats Hummels, I've heard a lot of rumors that you're actually playing a lot of FIFA 13 and that you're actually pretty darn good. Ich habe viele Gerüchte gehört, wer auch immer die zerstreut hat, dass du sehr viel FIFA 13 spielst und auch ziemlich gut bist. Würdest du das so bestätigen?
Ja, ich glaube, dass ich auf dem Niveau hier keine Chance hätte, aber ich habe den Produzenten, glaube ich, des Spiels mal geschlagen. Ich weiß selber nicht wie, aber es hat geklappt. Seitdem hält sich dieses Gerücht so ein bisschen, aber ich muss sagen, in der Mannschaft gehöre ich leider nicht zu den Top 3, deswegen würde ich da schon noch andere wahrscheinlich ein bisschen besser einschätzen.
Okay, so he said that he is a good player, but obviously can't really keep up with the level being played here. However, he did once play against the, what was it? The producer of FIFA and actually won against him. And ever since then, this kind of rumor kind of held on to it. And yeah. I would say that's good for you, and in my opinion, that would show me that you're actually a good player, and you will also be playing in just a bit here as well, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. If you're playing FIFA 13, who is the strongest player in your team? Wer ist der stärkste Spieler bei dir im Spiel drin?
Ja, ich spiele natürlich tatsächlich immer mit dem BVB, das ist nicht dahergesagt, ich spiele wirklich immer damit, und da muss man sagen, sticht Mario vielleicht schon noch ein bisschen heraus, aber ich bin sehr froh, dass wir mittlerweile auch so gut bewertet sind, weil dadurch kann man mit uns spielen. Vor 4, 5 Jahren sähe das, glaube ich, noch ein bisschen anders aus. Aber mittlerweile sind wir absolut konkurrenzfähig und ja, ich muss auch sagen, ich bin sehr zufrieden damit, wie stark sie die Viererkette gemacht haben.
Okay, so if he is playing, he's apparently also playing with the BVB, so he's not just saying that, it's actually happening. And Mario is kind of sticking out there. However, he's very happy that finally Borussia Dortmund is actually in the competition up there, so they can finally be played and also win with those guys. So one last question. As you saw those guys, we were just talking about them, they seem very nervous, very tense. Would there be any advice you can give our players here? Ist da irgendein Advice, den du ihnen geben könntest?
Das war auch mein erster Eindruck, dass es sehr angespannt ist. Aber ich glaube, das Erste, was ich sagen würde, ist, vielleicht hilft Lockerheit. Aber ehrlich gesagt, wenn ich zu Hause dann auch gegen meinen Bruder spiele oder so und wir nähern uns dann den entscheidenden Phasen, ja, dann wird der andere schon auch mal so, vielleicht beschimpft kurz. Also ich glaube, ein bisschen angespannt sind wir dann auch. Deswegen, ja, ich hoffe, dass ich gleich im Spiel vielleicht sogar den einen oder anderen Überraschungsmoment einbringen kann. Aber soweit, dass ich Tipps gebe, kommt es wahrscheinlich heute nicht mehr.
Okay, so all right, he was watching it and he also felt that the guys were really tense. However, if he's playing against his brother at home, it gets very tense as well, and every now and then a few bad words are falling down there as well. So he can't really give any advice there. However, he is really looking forward to being playing against one of those guys and maybe have a little moment himself. So thank you very much for taking the time of joining me here for an interview. I can't wait to see you commentating on that game, of course, also having you playing. And yeah, we will be kicking off with the final game between Marius Pop and the defending champion Kai Vollen. We would like to give you all now a little preview of what you can expect from this year's grand final over in Madrid, which will take place from the 6th to the 8th of May. All right, and we will be heading into that first match in just a little bit. And as I said, our lovely Mats Hummels will be taking your questions, or rather answering your questions. And together with Alan, he will now be commentating as Paul is taking a short break. And once more, make sure to drop a few more questions and they will be asked. So, you guys ready over there?
Think so. Thanks for that, Zoe. I have Mats Hummels. Fantastic. Matt is going to try a little English, and I'm going to try a little ein bisschen Deutsch. So, wie geht's dir? Ja. Good, yeah, he says delighted to be here. He's fit again after his injury that he had, but that's good news for Borussia Dortmund because they have a rather big game coming up, obviously against Real Madrid. Das sind gute Spieler, die Jungs, huh? I said they're good players, the young guys, they can really play. So, du spielst zu Hause und mit den anderen Spielern vom BFB oder nur mit deinem Bruder?
Viel online natürlich mit
yeah.
aus München, das ist nicht einfach. Also, sie sind alle ziemlich gut, weil sie etwas länger und mehr spielen als ich, aber wir haben schon sehr spannende, sehr intensive Zweikämpfe da immer und deswegen macht es auch Spaß. Eindeutig wäre langweilig.
Yeah, you said that he plays against the guys in the other team as well. So, und wenn du unterwegs ins Hotel oder ins Trainingslager spielt die Spieler zusammen? Oder
manchmal nehmen wir eine Playstation mit im Trainingslager, ja. Aber wenn wir jetzt eine Nacht im Hotel sind, in Mainz oder in Fürth oder so, für eine Nacht nicht, aber für 7 Tage.
Yeah, so he's saying when they're in training camp, he said they take the PlayStation with them and obviously play against each other. Normally if it's just overnight, just for a game, then they don't bother just so much. How are you at commentating?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, exactly.
First time now.
Listen, I didn't know, when I finished playing football, I didn't know what I was going to be like either. So this could be it. So nach dem Fußballkarriere, kannst du vielleicht kommentieren? I said maybe after his football career, Matt could be a football commentator. It's a little different, of course, because...
Yeah, but my teammates say I'm talking very much. So.
Really? Then English is very good. Very, very good. Okay, how are the guys getting on over there? Are we close to getting them? I don't know. When you play, spielst du als Dortmund normal?
Yes.
Und kannst du verstehen, weil normal die Spieler, die spielen als Real Madrid, weil den Stadt, also der Wert is so good for the players. You can understand that then, yeah?
Yeah, 90% of the time you play against Real Madrid or Barcelona.
So I don't know exactly what Kai are going to be. We're going to find out. So Kai will be Real Madrid, I've been told, in white. And Dusseldorf.
Großartig.
Yeah, that's großartig. Matt just said that's fantastic. And Dusseldorf, we have, so in the final we have Kai as Real Madrid and Marius, who has not deserted his team Dusseldorf. He's going to play what? Wie spielt denn Dusseldorf im Moment in der ersten Liga oder zweite Liga?
Yes, erste Liga.
Erste Liga.
Yeah. Had a good start in the league. Now they have to.
Yeah, the big problem. Yeah, genau. Ich habe ein paar Fragen für dich just before we start. We'll just do it quickly. Welches dein Lebensstil? Well, you already said that. Then you have to say Borussia Dortmund.
No, I should not have to say, but I always play with them.
Ja, genau. Denkst du, ihr könnte Real Madrid im Halbfinale die Champions League schlagen? You think you can beat Real Madrid in the semi-final?
If not, we should not.
Ich habe gesagt, okay, well, I think we're going to get started then. We're going to try and do a little bit. I'm going to do most of the commentating. Then Matt will be our analyzer for that. When du spielst als Borussia Dortmund, aber heute Abend, wir haben, or so should I say, better say in English, we have Kai, who was incidentally third in the world, Kai. He has a possible chance. Oh, little unlucky there, Marius with a great chance with a volley. And he's actually done okay, Marius. I don't think he was favourite to get to the final, but he's done really well. Okay, what are we going to see from Kai? Remember, this is the first time Kai Vollen, who I was just about to say was third in the world last year. This is the first time he's played this evening. Marius obviously having played 2 games already. A strike! Oh, what a great save!
So it's really, what he does with Düsseldorf is unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. And well defended there. And I must admit, obviously I think Kai might be the favourite to win because he obviously has such a bigger experience than Marius. But you're absolutely right. What he's done with Düsseldorf so far has been absolutely fantastic. Good defending there by Marius. And obviously they have a big prize as well. You know, they get a chance to go to the final in Madrid, which is pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, so I understand why they're nervous today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They said a nervous. It's a chance. Oh, Ronaldo. Normally he would stick them away in the back of the normalish. This is I'm taught.
The first thing I see is they play much more tactical than we do. When we play against each other, it's much more offense and not so much defense.
Yeah, absolutely. They are so technical, aren't they? This is where I'm not very good at the technical side of it at all, but they certainly are. Here's maybe a chance. Callejon, this is Kai. Can he get the ball into the box and get the first goal? He's had to come back out. Good defending by Marius again, and his goalkeeper make sure the ball goes out of play. But they certainly are much more technical, aren't they, in the play? And remember, the winner of this will get to play you, so you have to concentrate.
Yeah, I'm looking for some weaknesses.
Yeah. Are we seeing it? Here's a chance, maybe. Oh, good defending again from Marius. If you like, Fortuna Düsseldorf sind the best Mannschaft in FIFA. I said maybe Fortuna Düsseldorf are the best team in FIFA. The way Marius is able to control the team, he's certainly done really well so far.
Yeah,
Still 0-0.
His last game against Galatasaray, and
yeah.
No, he gets a kind of favourite.
He was fantastic, wasn't he? Well, here's a chance in Ronaldo. Everybody wants Ronaldo in the team. Into Modric, into Benzema, and again Marius. Good defending, clears the danger. A little bit like Mats Hummels would do, hopefully for Dortmund against Real Madrid next week. Is the first game at home? The first game at home, yeah, first game's here, that's always pretty tough. Okay, Kai into the box. Di Maria, ball in, and here's Benzema, and it's in.
Das ist ein klasse Stürmer.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Karim Benzema makes it 1-0, and the first blood goes to Kai. Wonderful, good control.
Yeah, that's a little bit unlucky for Marius because the goalkeeper was close to the ball, but I think what he showed in the last game, I think he can make it.
Yeah, exactly.
Make it 1-1 now.
Yeah, genau. He can get an equal, as what Matt was saying. Oh, he said he thinks he's good enough to come back. Certainly a wonderful start for Kai Vollen, who wants to be playing in the finals again. Remember, he gets an opportunity if he wins this, and he will go to Madrid and represent Germany in the FIFA Interactive World Cup. And here he comes again, looking for a second goal, which should just calm his nerves a little bit. Remember, this is the first game that Kai's played again. Good play by Marius, clears the danger, and can he get that ball up front? And that was, got to try and keep possession. They mustn't emball haben, oder? You've got to keep the ball, eh?
Yes, of course. If you have the ball, you cannot get a goal in your.
Exactly. Here's another chance. Callejon with the ball into the middle again. Marius, good play. Benzema, can he get a second one? Oh, referee! He thought it might be a penalty. Referee says
not enough for a penalty.
Not enough for a penalty, exactly. Di Maria with a few tricks, and well done to Marius again. I've been very impressed with Marius. Very impressed.
The first thing I see is Kai plays very much with crosses. He tries to get off with Ronaldo because he's as fast as he is, and with Di Maria. And I think that's a good way to play with Real Madrid.
Absolutely. And here he is again. Di Maria gets the byline ball into the box, and it's a good save this time. Giffa with the save, and the header from Ronaldo. And exactly what Matt was talking about there. Kai's getting the ball into those wide areas, crossing the ball into the box. They've played half an hour. 1-0 to Real Madrid, which means it's 1-0 to Kai Vollen. Real Madrid in the white, Düsseldorf obviously in the red. And Marius doesn't need to panic just yet. Plenty of time, but he does need to get a goal back to get him back into the game. Just good control. Just keeping possession a little bit at the moment. Kai gets the ball into Essien, and well done, Marius.
Yeah, this is what Marius needs. The fast breaks, that's the game of Düsseldorf. So at least in reality and today.
Yeah, absolutely.
As well.
Is he offside? He hasn't given it. Yes, he has. Linesman's got the flag up. Offside. Little unlucky there, but you're absolutely right, Matt. He needs to get the ball forward. He needs to get the ball forward quickly. And to be fair, Marius, every time he's been Düsseldorf tonight, he's managed to do that. Of course, scored 3 goals against Galatasaray, against Savas, to make sure he's in this final. This is maybe a half chance. The goalkeepers can.
Yeah, he's always dangerous. You don't have the feeling that, he's not able to score a goal. He always is with the ball. You think, oh, he's getting a great chance.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's looked again, wonderful defending. And he certainly doesn't look as if he's out of the game. It's not been all Real Madrid. It's not as if Kai is controlling the game. And Marius, so long as it's still 1-0, getting towards half-time, just over the 40-minute mark, that ball will go out. And Marius will get the ball back.
It's a little bit the game I expected. Real Madrid has more possession.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, with these players you have a little bit more possession. But Düsseldorf is doing a good job.
This will be important when you have your game against Real Madrid about keeping the ball, won't you? You'll have to keep the ball.
When we played there in the second half, we didn't have the ball for more than 10 seconds.
Okay, nearly on half-time. And it's 1-0 to Real Madrid, which means it's 1-0 to our defending champion Kai Volland. And again, good defending by Marius as Düsseldorf gets the ball into Ronaldo. Can he go 2-0 up at half-time? And well done, Marius, again. Wonderful defending. And so far has managed to keep Ronaldo pretty quiet. That's half-time. And it's 1-0. And I must admit, Marius has done okay, Matt, hasn't he?
Yes, of course.
He's done all right.
I think the leading of Real Madrid is okay. It's deserved, but there's always a chance to come back, and he's, like I said, always dangerous with his counterattacks.
Absolutely. Okay, listen, we're going to get one quick message from the boys at half-time. Let's see what Zoe's got to say to them.
Thank you very much, guys. And yeah, I'm sitting here with those two players, and I don't want to interrupt for any longer than I really need to, as I want you guys to stay focused. But still, one quick question. Kai, you're currently leading. Does the game feel close to you, or do you think everything is open? Im Moment bist du noch in Führung. Hast du das Gefühl, dass es eher knapp ist, das Ganze, oder hast du das Gefühl, dass du hier wirklich die Überhand hast?
Ja, ein 1-0 ist immer knapp. Also er kann ja auch eine Szene wieder zum Ausgleich führen. Deswegen wollte ich eigentlich noch das zweite Tor machen. Hat nicht geklappt, aber Priorität ist immer erstmal hinten sicher stehen.
Okay, and you're currently 1-0 behind. Do you feel like you should be able to get that back, or do you find like starting to have the nerves kicking in and now getting nervous? Hast du das Gefühl, du kriegst das jetzt wieder hin, einfach das 1-0 wieder aufzuholen, dann vielleicht sogar in Führung zu gehen, oder hast du es langsam ein bisschen auch mit den Nerven?
Naja, ich glaube mal, das wird nicht mehr. Gegen Madrid ist sehr schwer mit Düsseldorf, aber ich versuche noch alles.
Okay, so he said that he doesn't think so, he doesn't know, but because against Madrid it's very, very hard with Düsseldorf, but he will definitely try. So yeah, I'll let you guys get back to the game, and good luck to both of you, and back to you guys.
Thank you, Zoe. Just before we get in half-time, we've got a couple of questions for Matt. What do you what do you think about Messi?
Question. That's not a difficult question.
Wie denkst du über Messi? Do you think he's very good?
I can say it in both languages. He's the best of the world, and that's the best of the world. So no big question for me.
Aber it's a good job you don't play Barcelona, but Real Madrid. You get the same problems.
I would love to play Barcelona because that means we come to final.
Yeah, well, you never know. You might come to the final anyway. Okay, we're going to get the second half. So good luck to Marius. Good luck to Kai. 1-0 to Real Madrid, and I've got to say, Marius said, versucht alles. He tries everything he possibly can. It's very difficult when you play with Düsseldorf against Real Madrid. In
What happens if it's 1-1 after 90 minutes? Who's the winner?
Good question. It's a gute Frage. Ich weiß nicht. Verlängerung, glaube ich. Oh, he won a goal! That's the commentator. When you say what happens, someone gets a goal. And Kai's done it again. Cristiano Ronaldo, wonderful goal. Talk us through this.
Yeah, this is Cristiano at its best. You don't have to say much to that goal.
It's wunderbar. Lewandowski-esque. I hope
so.
Yeah, I hope. I said it was just like Lewandowski might do against Real Madrid. But we can't say, got to say, it was a wonderful finish from Kai Volland. Good control of the player. And when you've got Ronaldo in that kind of position, then you know you've got a good chance. So Kai in the driving seat, certainly favourite at the moment, 2-0. What can Marius do to get back in the game? He's got to get the ball. And he's got to move up. And again, Kai trying to put the game completely out of reach of Marius. And that was a real bad blow for Marius so early on in the second half.
Yeah, of course. Now Kai tries to control the game, and I think that's what he wanted to have in the second half.
Exactly. I have another question for you. Wer bist du den härtesten Gegenspieler? So, who was the hardest player you play against? So, in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, when I usually answer when I get this question, Edin Dzeko, because when you played against him, he's so big and has so much control of the ball, so he has everything you need for a striker. If I would have played against Lewandowski, maybe I would name him, but I have never played against him, just with him, and that's I'm really happy it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this.
And Dzeko, spielt nie by Manchester City. Manchmal sits off the bank. He said that it's really difficult to play against Dzeko. Obviously, he said that he's played against him not so much. Oh, and And that will be a corner, I think, for Marius. No, it's not. It's going to be a goal kick for goalkeeper. And he was just saying that Dzeko was very, very difficult to play against. I must admit, he's a big lad. Playing at Manchester City, Dzeko, right now at the moment in time. It's Real Madrid against Dusseldorf. Marius is 2 goals down. Kai Vollen in the driving seat is looking for a third goal. He is just keeping possession. Exactly what you said, Matt. You keep possession, the other team can't, you know, they can't get a goal.
Yeah, of course, and that's what he wants to make. He doesn't want to get in trouble until the end of the game, because if Düsseldorf scores, then you know what can happen.
Oh, good skill. Oh, Ronaldo with a little reverse right footer. He's a little unlucky. The good skill again. He's keeping the ball, waiting for that opening, and then a little reverse. He's really unlucky there. I think I might pull my hamstring if I tried that.
Me too.
Hamstring? This is it, auf Deutsch?
Hamstring is
Oberschenkel? No. I forget. I was asking.
Adduktoren.
Adduktoren. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's kind of. Oh, there's a chance. Oh, he's hit the post. Unlucky Marius. Just as we were talking there, and he's really unlucky there, Marius. Good play, and he can't believe he hasn't reduced it to 2-1. That would have brought him straight back into the game. And I've got to say, he's done ever so well. I know he's 2-0 down, but his Dusseldorf team have done him proud. He just needs to get a goal to get back in the game. He certainly can't concede another goal. I think that might be too much for him as we get nearly to the 70-minute mark, Matt.
Yeah, if he wants to have another chance, the ball should have gone in. So I think this was last opportunity to come back in this game.
Probably Modric with a little bit of skill, and that will be a corner. And Benzema will take it. Going to get their head on it. It's a head, and again Dusseldorf get the ball away. Well done, Marius. You've defended really well at times. Now, can you put it into a position where you can get a goal back? Unfortunately, it looks as though no, he's still got possession. That kid with the ball back to Suarez. Ilso, who scored all the goals for him. Cruz out to Bolly. Got to keep possession. You've got to get the ball a little further forward, get it into the box, and he's just giving the ball away. Can he keep it? Rafael gets it home. Can he do something? And Marcello does a little defending, and Kai Vollen quite happy to kick the ball out to just close the clock a little bit.
Oh, this is unlucky for this.
Very unlucky,
Marius,
wasn't it? Yeah.
First the throw in and then the pass, and this could be it. No,
Callion.
I don't think he
No, again, well done, Gifa. Cruz with the ball out, but got to say, even at 2-0, the game is certainly not over yet. There's plenty of time, 75 virtual minutes played, which means we've got plenty of time for Marius to get a goal back. And Kai looking for that third one, which would surely finish it all. Di Maria on this left-hand side. Can he get into the box? There's a great chance in the volley from Benzema.
But he gets the ball back. That's what he wants. That's what he needs.
I must admit, this is the possession you were talking about, Marius. Keep possession, and then there's no chance for Marius to get back in the game. This must be it. Oh, surely he's got to shoot.
Yeah, the last trick was a little bit too much.
Yeah, that was it. Just over. I mean, he's just trying to kill that. Would certainly have put the game surely out of reach. I'm surprised that Kai didn't have a strike there. This is another one, and it's going to be another corner, and Marius is under huge pressure.
Oh, only 10 more minutes left. I think it's
going to be tough for Marius to get back in the game, isn't it? Well, he was the favourite coming into the game, Kai, and at the moment in time he's 2-0 ahead, and it looks as though he might be playing you, Matt, in the next one, but maybe Marius has got more to say. And Contrao, good defending, and he does just what he had to do there. Kai Vollen gets possession. And so long as he's got the ball, Marius obviously can't do anything about it. That little double 2-0 has made sure that he is certainly in the driving seat, and I must admit the time is against Marius, and maybe this as well. Di Maria into the box. Can he get a third goal? And again, brilliant defending from Marius Pop. Got to say, his Dusseldorf team have been fantastic, Matt.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. What he does with Düsseldorf, I would never be able to.
Oh,
just a little bit.
And I'm afraid that's it. Ronaldo gets another one. We were just saying that Marius has done so well as Dusseldorf. They gave the ball away. Ball into the box, and Cristiano Ronaldo from a header. Di Maria is with a little pop-up, good header down, in off the post, and there is nothing.
Goal.
Yeah, it was a great goal, wasn't it? Again, that technical skill that Kai has got, controlling his players, heading the ball at exactly the right time, and I think now that pretty much says, Matt, that you'll be playing Kai in the final, but even more importantly, Kai will be representing Germany in Madrid at the FIFA Interactive World Cup final.
Didn't he do last year as well?
Yeah, he was third overall. So
okay,
he's got great experience.
Kind of impressive.
Yeah, very impressive. Got to say though, I think Marius has done ever so well as Dusseldorf. It hasn't been a complete, you know, certainly Real Madrid have been better. And it looks as though they're going to be in the final with Kai, but I think Marius has done ever so well with Fortuna Dusseldorf. He genuinely has.
Yeah, I would like to see him with another team just once.
Yeah, absolutely.
He could play with that, because
absolutely
he created many chances with players who are not that good rated like Madrid.
Yeah. I agree totally. I'm surprised he hasn't actually gone Real Madrid, but he's kept the faith with Dusseldorf. Can he get a goal before the end? 90 minutes played. Not going to have long now. It looks as though Kai Vollen is going to be going to Madrid. He just needs to keep... There it is, full time. Congratulations to Kai. Unfortunately, Marius just not enough at the end. His Dusseldorf team were fantastic. Got to say, best player won? Just about.
Yes, in this game, yes. I didn't see all games today, but in this game it was definitely deserved.
And congratulations to Kai. Got to say though, I need to ask you, can you beat him in the showdown?
I don't think so, but
you know, if you know, if you win, you have to go to Madrid.
Sure now.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Okay, well, the good news is we have the winner, and he is with Zoe.
He is indeed. Congratulations, Kai. You defended your crown. You are the new champion and the old champion as well. And you will go to Madrid and face off against the best players from all over the world. You must be feeling very relieved to see a happy smile on your face, even though you're more the quiet guy, are you? Yeah, okay. So, but still, you won, and now I want you to share your thoughts. What's going through your mind right now? Share your thoughts with the FIWC community. Was geht dir gerade durch den Kopf? Möchtest du das mit der FIWC Community teilen?
Ja, also ich freue mich einfach, dass ich wieder dabei bin. Ich habe jetzt zum zweiten Mal die Chance und versuche an die Leistung im letzten Jahr anzuknüpfen.
Okay, so he said he's just very happy to get another chance going there again and maybe trying to link to the success of last year. So once more, of course, congratulations. And now we're going to toss it back to Alan for a little bit of an insight into that game.
Thank you, Zoe. Yeah, we're just going to have a little bit of the analysis of how Kai managed to get to the final. Wonderful game, 3-0. Ronaldo with a headed goal. I must admit, he was probably just a little bit too good. I still take my hat off fully to Marius, because he could have easily gone any other team. And of course, he could have gone Real Madrid and just matched up to Kai, but he didn't. He stayed with Dusseldorf. It wasn't just quite good enough. And we will hopefully in a moment see exactly how Kai managed to score his 3 goals. And the way they can control his players, I think he's a worthy winner. And I think he'll do really well representing Germany in the final in Madrid. Okay, here's the replays. Got to say, you can see the way he kept possession here. And unfortunately for Marius, he just couldn't get the ball. Lovely long pass here. Great control, wasn't it? And this is Di Maria into the box. Well, we weren't going to see it. Yeah, there's Di Maria into the box, and that was one of the many chances that Kai had. But I must admit, he was probably just a little bit too good. And again, Di Maria, he was busy. This is the ball into the box, and that was the 3rd goal. That was the one that probably made sure that Kai Vollen was going to be going to Madrid. Wonderful skill from Di Maria, and popped it up to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo did the rest with the header. Absolutely fantastic. Thoroughly enjoyed it. We've had 4 fantastic games. And I'm glad I'm not Mats Hummels, because I don't really think I want to be playing Kai Vollen. That'll be interesting to see how Matt can get on against the champion. And I think we're going to be able to see Matt give Kai his award, and we'll go back to Zoe.
Thank you very much, Alan, for your feedback. And now Mats Hummels and our champion Kai Vollen are here on the stage with me. And Kai looks happy and pleased, and so does Mats. And it's time now for Mats Hummels to give him this lovely jack, his boarding pass from the Emirates to Madrid. And now let's honor this opportunity with some pictures. So Kai Vollen will be the one representing Germany during the grand final. But before he's allowed to go to Madrid, we won't give him any rest. No, we want to see him playing again, this time against Mats Hummels. So, of course, that's going to be very interesting. And for that, I want to throw it back over to Alan.
We're on. We were just talking about exactly how they're going to play. And Paul will tell you exactly the teams we're going to see. Yeah.
Figuring out how this final game is going to go down. So Mats Hummels is going to play some FIFA 13, which I'm really looking forward to.
I was going to say, Matt, viel Glück. I just said to Matt, good luck, because I think he might need it.
Yeah, he might. And Kai is going to play as Mainz in this first game. And of course, Mats is going to play as who else but Borussia Dortmund. The reason for that is because they play each other next in the league. So we're going to play one half of that first, but then we're also going to get a second half. But the second half is going to be slightly different because, of course, actually, Kai would quite like to play with Real Madrid. So it's going to be Real Madrid versus BVB because that is also coming up next week. If you weren't aware and you've been on planet Mars, then yes, the European Champions League is on next week, and it'll be right here in Dortmund, Borussia Dortmund versus Real Madrid.
It'll be interesting to see if Matt picks himself to play.
What if he subs himself out halfway through or
just
something?
In case he makes a mistake at the back. He don't want to be tempting fate when you've got Real Madrid on the thing. But yeah, I think that's a really good idea. And listen, everybody knows that, you know, because of the stats, Real Madrid are probably the strongest team, which is fantastic. Yep. But it'll be interesting to see Kai as Mainz, who are obviously maybe not one of the strongest teams, against obviously Mats.
It's sort of our self-imposed handicap system.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, isn't it?
What we've done. So yeah, they're just getting ready right now. What do you think of the final then? I mean, 3-0. 3-0 seemed to be, I wouldn't say too far ahead of it, but 2-0 might have been a fairer score.
I think so. I mean, I tried to make the point that, again, the point we're just making there about Real Madrid, I mean, you would imagine that Marius could have gone Real Madrid, matched up and maybe had a better chance, but I don't believe that. I thought he controlled his players really well. I thought as Dusseldorf, he was fantastic. And we've got to say, to get to the final, he was Dusseldorf against Galatasaray and won 3-1. He had a couple of half chances. It's just that final pass in the third just wasn't quite there. And I think when you saw it eventually, I think the experience that Kai has already had when he's in that position, I think that he executed really well. And I've got to say, the ball in from Di Maria and the header that he managed to do for Ronaldo was probably the difference between them. I just think he had a little bit more, not technical ability, but at that moment,
a little bit more class.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I didn't want, you said that. I didn't want to say that.
No, well, I'm going to be the controversial one and say anyway, just so you don't get into trouble.
But you're spot on, Paul.
Yeah, but he's now going to go off to Madrid for the final and take part there, represent Germany as the German national champion for the second consecutive year. And I'm sure he's hoping he goes 2 more better than he did last year from that 3rd place, because not only is it $20,000 up for grab for 1st place, but also a trip to the Ballon d'Or Gala as well. So a really amazing, once-in-a-lifetime chance of a prize.
You won that twice, didn't you?
I wish. I wish. And you haven't been to the Ballon d'Or either. What was the season?
Not only have I not won it, I haven't even been. No, I didn't.
Well, you come close with 24.
Yeah,
24 in a season.
Yeah, but I mean, the likes of Ronaldo and Messi and all that, they're all getting 40 and 50 goals now. I mean, way back at the time, I suppose you had the likes of maybe Botagueño or Real Madrid, and I'm trying to think, it was Lineker was at Barcelona and stuff, and even in Germany there was a few decent players and things. Yeah, so it was even.
Were you, question for you while we're waiting for the guys to start, were you the first Scots player to play in Germany?
No, not the first.
One of the
just
first,
before
maybe.
me, there'd been a couple going to Dortmund, and of course the present Aston Villa manager, my old team, Paul Lambert, actually came here.
Yeah, of course
to
he did.
Borussia Dortmund, and they won the Champions League because at the time,
97.
Yeah, there was 2 players that I played with, which was Stefan Reuter and Jürgen Kohler. Both came to Dortmund and won the competition.
Yeah. But you had a pretty unique career as well, because you had a championship win with Celtic in Scotland. You had a promotion with Aston Villa when you came to England, and then a champions with Bayern Munich when you came to Germany.
I mean, to be fair, we probably should have won the Champions. Well, not the Champions, it was the European Cup at the time. We were beaten in the semi-final by AC Milan in 1990-91. And then we were beaten by Red Star, and both went on to win it. And to be honest, I probably should have had 2 winners made as well. But hey, listen, fantastic opportunity to come to somewhere like Germany and live. Yeah. But more importantly, an opportunity to come even to a place like Dortmund and play with Bayern Munich. And I've still got great memories, and I'm still fortunate I remember some of my German.
I was going to say,
I wasn't very good with Matt. I was glad Matt spoke good English rather than listen to my German.
I was actually quite happy that I had to sub out, and who better to be substituted by than Mats Hummels? That's never going to happen to me in my life again, I tell you. But no, your German has saved us a number of times. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe just But I've got a question for you.
Right, go on then.
Welches ist dein Lebensteam in FIFA 13? So in other words, what is your favourite team in FIFA 13?
Well, I can't stray from my home team, which is Newcastle United. So
I knew I'd get up to say it.
You knew, and don't start ribbing me about last weekend either, because that would just I'm not going there.
I'll remind everybody.
I'm not going there.
Newcastle 0, Sunderland 3. Which is incidentally, listen, I don't think
it's like stabbing me in the
I don't think Newcastle are under.
I worry. I'm like one of those true Newcastle United fans who is a pessimist, right? So unless we get to the mathematical stage where we're not relegated, I still believe we can go down.
I think.
Last year, in fact, there was a post on the Magpies forum, and I kid you not, and it was at Christmas, and it said, "We're safe, lads." I actually said at Christmas.
I think Pardew will be all right with you. Okay,
right. We're enough of this nonsense. We are ready to get on with the final with Mats Hummels playing against Kai Volin, the German champion for the FIFA Interactive World Cup for 2013, the second consecutive year. And this first one will be interesting because it's the next league game in the Bundesliga, which is of course Borussia Dortmund for Mats Hummels. Who else would he pick? And Kai Volin will be Mainz, and we are underway. Mainz playing in the red tops, white shorts and white socks, and BVB, of course, in their traditional yellow tops, black shorts, yellow stripy socks, and we are underway.
We are. I didn't actually notice whether Hummels was actually playing. I'm presuming he is.
I'm waiting for that moment where it's Hummels controls Hummels.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to come at some point.
Well, this will be interesting because I mean, listen, don't be kidded. If I know what it's like to be a football player, Mats Hummels is not sitting over just 40 feet away from us thinking he's going to be easily beaten by the champion from Germany. He'll want to put on a good show for himself.
He will. I know he's very competitive and he wants to put up a good show and potentially more than that. And we do get a pass out from him right now as Royce picks up the ball in midfield. Götze now playing through the middle here. Lewandowski's waiting for the ball but wasn't quite able to get that ball threaded to him, and instead it will be Kai Volin shooting right to left on your screen, controlling Mainz, who they play in the next league game, who has now control with Müller far side. Kanaguri just inside him, tries to twist and turn and get that cross in, but that
Super
didn't.
Gespielt, Hummels! Super gespielt!
As Alan McAdally becomes the crowd heckler here at the FIFA Interactive World Cup.
I was just saying, really well played, Matt, because Hummels made the challenge, and he had to, because
he did.
It looked as though that Kai had Mainz in a position where, hang on a minute.
Nicely threaded through ball. I don't know if he's going to get there. Is that going to be a penalty? It is going to be a penalty. Mats Hummels then picks up the first chance to take the lead against Kai Volin with the penalty, but we are going to get a change here, or are we? Here we go then. And we are going to get a change. Oh, he's going to go for Hummels. It's Mats Hummels with Mats Hummels to take the lead.
Yes!
Oh, wow. He has scored a penalty for the first time that I can recall in his career for Borussia Dortmund and takes the lead 1-0.
Absolutely brilliant.
I wonder if he does that at home as well.
Yeah, exactly. Good on Matt for changing, and we're going to see Błaszczykowski take the penalty. Decided that he would take it straight down the middle, and like every good centre-half, power
over placement.
Power over placement.
Yeah, indeed.
Exactly.
So interesting as well that the manager subbed himself in there. Got a chance for the equaliser with Kai. Oh, a glorious chance goes begging at the near post.
Oh, Kai, what an opportunity that was. Just the other side of the post. Brilliant stuff, though.
There's some psychological play going on here as well, of course, because Kai actually, his favourite team is Borussia Dortmund, so I don't think he'll want Mainz to beat them.
No, to be fair,
I don't know.
I just looked over. Kai's only using one hand.
Really? He's got the other one tied behind his back.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Mats is sitting on it.
Well, can Mats Hummels manage to, for one half at least, be a victor against Kai Volin, which at the moment in time he is, with that penalty by Hummels himself.
Yes.
Good control by Kai there.
That's the bonus of being the manager, the captain, and the controller of the game.
You can do the whole lot.
Yeah, you can. Right then, so Müller here, far side, coming forward with the ball, and a nice little run here. He's just trying to shake off the challenge from the left back, and actually that one did go out. That will be a throw into Mainz. And Müller again getting the ball back from Posbeck, who's put the ball into the box here. The header was attempted but cleared away. And Hummels now controlling this Borussia Dortmund side, trying to get out of his own half. Oh, mistake, and Lewandowski's now in. He's got a chance here, places the ball to the side and has run on to the end. Oh, and it's lost in midfield once more, and Soto will pick things up with Zimling now.
Got to say, Matt's done okay, to be fair.
He has
done very well. That was a lovely chance from Błaszczykowski there. He just couldn't quite get him in, although here he is again, and the goalkeeper must surely. Cool stuff from Kai.
I thought his pace was actually going to take him all the way through to get the shot off, but no. Diaz now near side. Mainz now building. 9 minutes remaining of the half. We're only playing the first half as well. Is this going to bode well for Borussia Dortmund when they meet Mainz in the next league game? Is it a good omen?
Well, maybe we should have a little bet that at half-time, maybe 1-0 and Hummels scores first.
Yeah, maybe from the penalty
spot. Yeah.
Zimling now near side. Kai Volin knows the time is running down. He knows he's got very few opportunities now to get a strike in, and has got to take every opportunity he can. Now Royce for Mats Hummels, Borussia Dortmund coming forward and making a long run here, finally picking the ball off. The chance here inside the box. Oh, the goalkeeper's made a bit of a hash of it, but it seems to have been okay, and it is finally cleared away by Caliguri, who's going to bring this ball over the halfway line. But we're close to the end of the first half now. 44 minutes played, and this is going to be last chance saloon now for Kai Volin to try and ball the equaliser back out. Near side with Jalai.
Oh, nice.
Ball inside is to Balgun. Soto's going to pick it up.
Possession.
Caligiuri! Oh, it's off the post.
Brilliant.
Fantastic effort. Ball played back in yet again. Still up in the air. Still won't fall nicely for Kai Volin, and I think that might just be it now.
I think you might be right. I must admit, it looks as though he just sort of went into overdrive
And
there.
there
Kai
it
Volin.
is.
He's
So,
just been done.
final whistle. And Mats Hummels is confirmed as a very good FIFA 13 player. Borussia Dortmund beating Mainz 1-0. As I said, we'll have to see. Maybe that's one of those spooky things that might sort of happen again. What's the odds, do you think, that you could get on Mats Hummels to score first?
I would imagine Matt would be around 25 to 1 to score the first goal at any time as a centre-half.
Do you know what? Let's catch up with Zoe now, who's with both of our players.
Yeah, I have those two players here, and Mats already said that we should stop right now and only play one half. I just slightly assume it's because he's 1-0 in the lead and might be afraid that that's going to change in the second half. Yet, how do you see yourself in that game right now? Do you think it's actually very even, or do you think he's holding back? Hast du das Gefühl, dass sich ein bisschen zurückhält, oder denkst du, es ist doch sehr ausgeglichen noch?
Ja, ich glaube, dass schon noch etwas, sagen wir mal, taktisch strenger spielen könnte, aber ja, im Endeffekt, der Elfmeter war ein bisschen glücklich für mich, muss ich auch zugeben. Und ich bin aber sehr zufrieden mit dem Ergebnis im Moment.
Okay, so he said he's pretty sure that Kai can step it up a little bit more, and he may or may not have been lucky with that one goal he got there as well. However, he is very happy with how it's going so far. So Kai, I heard you saying beforehand that you don't want to win against Mats Hummels. Why? Why not? Du willst nicht gegen ihn gewinnen? Hat das einen bestimmten Grund?
Weil er spielt ja mit Dortmund. Dortmund ist ja auch mein Lieblingsteam, deswegen. Aber ich habe ihn jetzt nicht gewinnen lassen, so ist es nicht. Das hätte er mir übel genommen.
Okay, so he's playing with Dortmund, and Dortmund is also Kai's favorite team, so he doesn't really want to, you know, like see them lose at all. However, he didn't let him win at the moment. That wouldn't please Mats Hummels, and we do want to please Mats Hummels here, right? So yeah, I do let those guys get into the second half and toss it back to you, Paul and Alan.
Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, we were discussing that in the first half as well. I did wonder whether that was in Kai's head. The fact that it's his own team and he's playing against one of his favourite players, would he really want to see them lose?
There was 1 minute when he'd given the ball away and Matt was driving forward with Dortmund and Kai was going, go on, go on.
Yeah, he was actually, I think he was trying to move players out of the way, like the Red Sea parting or something. But
I want to see Kai go into first, into second, into third, into fourth and into fifth and really put Matt to the sword here.
Yeah,
Even though, to be fair, BVB, which is Dortmund, against Real Madrid, which we're going to see next week in the semi-final of the Champions League.
Yeah, we are. It's going to be another one of those upcoming games lived out in the virtual world in the perfect way. The German FIFA Interactive World Champion is going to be playing Mats Hummels.
I was going to say, you can see he's really chuffed, Kai, isn't he?
He is.
You know, I mean, the fact that he's only played the one game and he's managed to win it pretty convincingly, but you can see, I think, representing Germany and Madrid in a couple of weeks' time, and he's getting to play his idol. You can see he's absolutely having a fantastic time.
Here we go then. Yeah, we're into the game, and as you can see, the match already underway. Mats Hummels, of course, playing as Borussia Dortmund, and Kai Volin playing as his more preferred team in FIFA 13, which is Real Madrid. He's got a chance early on here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And a really, really good save. Keeps the score level. Corner kick is taken quickly. Header from Ronaldo, of all people, on the 6-yard box, has forced another corner, actually. Modric with that corner. Again, they wait inside the box, and it's cleared away by Hummels.
He won the header as well. The first time, and that was a great save from Weidenfeller, wasn't it? To be fair, because you thought whenever Ronaldo gets one-on-one, normally, certainly with Kai Volin at the controls, you would have thought that would end up in the back of the net. But well done to Matt.
Ramos now. Ronaldo back to Ramos. Didn't quite connect with the final ball. Now Lewandowski's got himself a little bit of space, but got to shake off a challenge from behind. They're starting to stream forward now. He's got a bit more support. Little through ball here for Goetz at a challenge to chase, but Lopez is easy with that one.
It's Diego Lopez in goals this time.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Casillas, the by far the better player in terms of the ratings inside FIFA 13. Only just behind Buffon, who's the best, pretty much the best the goalkeeper in the game as well.
To be honest, that's the way that Mourinho's been playing at the moment, isn't Diego Lopez has actually been playing. Casillas, I think, was injured and he struggled to get his place back. Here he comes again. Kai, can you manage again? Well done, Mats Hummels.
Yeah, that was really good control in the middle of the park as well. Now Royce can pick up the ball near side. Schmelzer, Gundogan now going to pick the ball up in midfield and try and find Goetz again, but still not able to quite thread the ball through. It was Benzema who's now picked the ball up for Ronaldo. Lovely little through ball. Carry on now near side. Two men waiting for it in the box. Ball's clipped in. Oh, goalkeeper made a mess of it first time round. And Kai Volin strikes to lead against Mats Hummels. Or, well, actually offside has been called. What do you know? No goal after all, Alan McAnally.
I know you can see the disappointment in Matt's face. He's delighted now, because I must admit, I thought it was all right, but referee decides offside, and it's still 0-0.
Wow. Lovely crafted goal that was as well. Didn't count. It's all square. Ronaldo with a little bit of trickery, trying to thread the ball through. Now, Mats Hummels now with the ball. Lewandowski was about to receive the ball, but it was nicely cut out. And now Benzema, Essien, Marcello.
You can just see that Kai certainly possession's better in this game, isn't it, than it was in the first game with Mainz.
Yeah, Di Maria delivers the ball into the box. Benzema not able to connect with it, and there was a man falling over in the box. I'm not quite sure what that was all about, but it wasn't anywhere near a tackle, so no penalty this time round.
I think Matt was just throwing a few bodies in line
see
to
what he
make
could
sure,
get.
Yeah, there wasn't any.
Near side now with Royce. Gundogan. Goetz in midfield. Still Mats Hummels with the pressure here. 32 minutes gone, 13 to go. Little dinky ball in for Royce. Oh, it's nipped off his toe by Essien and just been thrashed away to nowhere in particular. It's now come back to Lewandowski. Little shake of the head there from Kai. Chance for Mats Hummels to finish the game, and not taken this time. But I think he might have forced... No, I wasn't sure whether it had gone through the corner, but it is a goal kick.
I thought for a minute he might even get a penalty as he just about to pull the trigger. I thought there might be a little contact on him, but there obviously wasn't. And I think Hummels has done okay as Borussia Dortmund against Real Madrid. Still 0-0. And certainly, if anything, maybe Kai's had the better chances.
Whoa, little step over from Essien now in that right attacking right position. Ronaldo couldn't connect for it. It was pulled away. Is that a foul? Oh, well, it was pulled back now. So free kick, Ronaldo. He's some 4 yards outside the box, outside of the goal, just outside the penalty area to the right-hand side. He's flipped it over to Benzema this time, so Ronaldo going to wait for that. Oh, that's easily collected by Weidenfeller.
Well done, Matt, there. Read the situation. A quick change of free kick taken from Kai, but it didn't work.
No. And 3 minutes left then. Who can break the deadlock here? It's been a very entertaining game, but no goals so far, despite that disallowed one. Callion, Benzema, Essien, back to Callion again near side. Still got a man to beat. Essien waits inside. Ronaldo collects the ball now. Into the penalty box he goes. And again is robbed at the back there by Schmelzer.
He's done really well, Matt, actually, hasn't he?
Yeah,
he's done
very
really
well.
He's
very well
indeed. You can see he obviously plays this as well. And
he does.
He's pretty tactical aware, and you know when he's got to get defenders back. And certainly, again, someone like Kai, who obviously knows what he's doing.
I think time is up now. We are actually at the end of the game here. Just injury time added on. I thought Lewandowski might get himself a chance on goal, but it's not going to happen. And it does end with honours even between Mats Hummels and Kai Volins. Good game between the two of them, Alan McAnally.
Yeah, really good, really good. You can see Matt's absolutely delighted with himself.
Yeah,
because he knows, you know, he's been under pressure most of the night. Kai obviously still quite happy. He'll be going to Madrid.
Yeah, he will, and he also gets a very special gift, brilliant, courtesy of Mats Hummels, a signed shirt just for Kai Volins.
Brilliant. Deserves it. Absolutely deserves it. And well done. Thanks to Matt for coming as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant.
Thank you to Mats for coming down and joining us at his home stadium. That's fantastic end to the game. It was 0-0 in the end. Although Mats, I think, won it overall because he won the first one 1-0, so he can kind of claim that, I suppose.
He'll probably tell us that, I would imagine, yeah. It was very, very good. And obviously, again, congratulations to Kai Vollen. He is your German champion.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you very much, Alan McAnally. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Thank you, Paul.
And we'll go back to Zoe. That's it from us. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Thank you very much, guys. What an incredible game. What an incredible night. And we have seen plenty of talent over at the console, and also it was great to be joined by such fantastic commentators such as Alan McAnally and, of course, also Paul Challoner. And we're also delighted to be joined by Mats Hummels here at the Signal Iduna Park, who has also demonstrated his skills as a commentator and also as a player on FIFA 13 and shown that he might as well be in the race next year on FIFA 14. So next time we will be live at the grand final over in Madrid, where you can watch all the action from your living room. On the 4th May, we'll be streaming the live drawing, so definitely tune in for that. And then on the 6th, 7th and also 8th of May, the grand final will take place from 6 to 8 p.m. Central European Time, and the event that the FIWC players, the fans, as well as the community have all been waiting for. And it will be there where we learn who will be the next FIWC World Champion 2013. So that's it for this evening. You can find out more information about the grand final over at the official homepage, fifa.com/FIWC, as well as our Facebook page. And don't forget to subscribe to our FIFA TV on YouTube channel for more crazy videos related to what we all love the most, which of course is football. So thanks a lot for watching and good night.